Welcome to day 2 of the first event of the Borgata Winter Poker Open. It is the $600 kickoff event. Over 4,000 people entered, 500 remain. We're in the money. Guess what? I'm in too. This is my stack. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
All right, Jesse here. It's late in day 2 of the kickoff event. Started with 4,200 players, 5 starting flights. We start today with just over 500 players. We're down to the last 51. It's been a long day for these guys. They just got back from dinner break. We are still going tonight until we get to a final table. There is no stopping early. And then we'll come back tomorrow. Live stream, of course, as you know, over $300,000 up top. These players are going for it. Big stacks, lots of chips, big pots. Let's see how it goes.
You got makeup on for this?
Hello and welcome to Borgata Hotel and Casino in Atlantic City on a snowy Monday. We're here with fiery final table action. Cozy in the commentator booth with a special treat. I've got, bringing her golden retriever energy, Alex Lovelace. Hi, Alex. Very well, thank you. Good to be here. Thank you all for joining us. This is the $600 kickoff final table. Event 1, 5 starting fights, massive field. We're going to look at our players here going around the table. Starting at seat 1, Thomas Halachuk. 4,245 players entered this tournament. We're down to the final 8. Christian Gutierrez in seat 2. Daniel Pop here from Romania, the only player with a non-US flag at this final table. Joseph Muldoon coming in right in the middle of the pack with 10,800,000. Rishi Mehta here. Final table, our players have locked up, again, for $600 entry fee, they've locked up over $30,000 already. $30,478 locked up already, but the winner going home with $318,082. All right, now we got Alex joining us. There's your chip counts by seats. Our chip leader, Srikanth Gundella, he goes by Sri. He's coming in with 54.5 million there in seat 8 on the dealer's right.
I think you guys don't call the clock. He was so tight earlier when we were in the table, 2 tables. He takes forever. He takes like, blind be blind, he takes like 9 minutes with packing 9s. Yep.
I remember.
Where he had like 6 bigs.
And we'll get right into the action.
I knew he had a
Apologize
big hand when he
for that
was
audio
doing
issue.
that.
Again, over 4,000 people enter this tournament. These are your final $318,000 for the winner. The biggest spot in all of these players' careers. We'll talk about their experience and their live earnings as the day goes on, but a win here would be the biggest win for all of them. So, biggest spot in all of their careers. We'll see how they handle the pressure under the lights here in the studio at Borgata.
1.8.
One short stack, that's Daniel, who just folded the king-8 suited on the button. He's got 9 million, so he's coming in with 11 big blinds. All eyes will be on him.
You will see on the stream.
We're working with a $7,000 pay jump immediately from 8th to 7th place. Big money in play for a $600 buy-in, Alex.
Oh, yeah.
No, I look. Yeah, do this.
My bad.
You see it?
No.
No. Yeah, you gotta be careful on this.
Yeah.
I hate those especially these ones.
Yeah, it's the worst.
Because they pitch with the.
Oh, I didn't even see his cards. My bad.
This is the first live stream tournament from the Borgata Winter Poker Open. First of several. Numbers have been incredible for this opening event, and the ones surrounding it bodes very well for the events left to come into play. We're playing all the way through the 18th.
Check 1, 2.
Raise 2.2 million.
All right, our next shortest stack getting in the action, Joseph. Gonna open up the ace-9 off on the button and just get it through. Well, we've got a busy day today with this final table, but besides that, we did have a little bit of weather-related issues. There is over 7 inches out on the ground right now. 7 inches of snow. The governor declared a state of emergency. And so there's 2 mystery bounty flights today that did get postponed and moved to tomorrow. So if you were planning on playing the $1,250 mystery bounty today, those starting flights 1C and 1D are tomorrow, pushing day 2 back to Wednesday. Everything else, though, looks like it's going to run as scheduled.
Two volts. Raise 2.2 million.
Apologize for the spotty intro we have here. We're working on getting Alex's headset workings, and we need Alex. Everybody wants to hear from her. So once we get her firing, we'll be firing on all cylinders. How about now, Alex?
Oh, there we go.
Welcome
Here we
to
are.
the party.
We're
Oh my
cooking.
gosh.
Okay, thank you.
5 volts. 6 volts.
All right, I'm excited
What's
to
it
be
feel
here.
like to be a part of the club now, huh?
I feel like a cool kid. What's that song?
Or 7 volts.
It'll come to me later. Yeah, no, I'm super happy to be a part of the mix. I think we're gonna have a great day. Lots of action to unfold.
Well, let's look at this. Our first 3-bet of the day. Daniel opens up the king-10 off from the hijack, and he runs into a 3-bet from Joseph with the ace-jack.
Nice guy.
Power Poker gets it done. 3-bet, take it down pre, pick up a nice pot there, and all of a sudden that bumps him up to 16 million, separating himself from the other shorties at the table. Well done.
I was gonna say, when I was looking at the lineup, we actually have quite a few shorter stacks here.
Yeah, such is the case with these tournaments that, you know, we're in level 37 at this point, so 11 big blinds for the shorty. but even the big stack is sitting with about 55 or so once we get to the next level, which will be coming up shortly. We're playing 400K, 800K big blind right now, but only about 15 to 20 minutes left at that level before we reach the $1 million hurdle.
These cards are stiff as a
Yeah,
board.
I'm actually kind of excited. No bias here because I actually don't know him. But Christian, when I was working yesterday, had piles, and they kept calling him the king. So I'm excited to see what he does today. I was so curious what he was playing with yesterday. He was very aggressive.
You said
yeah,
the king?
The king. They said the king has spoken because he would open and then they'd fold.
Here we have John Merriam from the cutoff with pocket fives. John studies with Jaka Coaching, very popular coaching, poker coaching provided by Faraz Jaka and team.
Yeah, I love Faraz. He's amazing.
Just seems like you can't reach a final table these days without seeing somebody sporting a Jaka Coaching patch.
100%.
They bring a little bit, I would say that if you had preconceived notions about Jaka Coaching students, people tend to say they're aggressive.
Yeah, they
And
get in there.
he's opening up the pocket fives, takes it down, gets a lot of respect with that one. We'll see if that aggression is on display today, if he can make Faraz and company proud.
Is that your club? Is that your club? Thank you, man.
This? No. Forever? No.
Oh, that's hysterical. What does his shirt say? Can I say that on the stream?
I feel like if we can show it, we can probably say it.
Yeah. It says, all right, people, for the ones that can't see it, I think it says, assholes live forever.
That is correct.
I'm going to have to ask him about
I'm
that
not sure
one.
if he's talking poker tournament life or just life in general, but
Exactly. It feels like it rings pretty true, though, so.
Cristian opening up from under the gun with the ace-10 offsuit. We're playing 8-handed.
Curious what Joseph's going to do here. Ah, there we go. That's what I was hoping.
Sorry.
It's probably a 3-better fold spot.
These things fly.
Yeah.
A lot of times you see in the first half hour to an hour of final table, everyone's feeling each other out, hesitant to take the aggressive line in a lot of spots, and just playing a little cautiously while they get a read on the situation. We did a redraw before this table, so they're all in new positions, new dynamics, new players.
Yeah. You got to assess your opponents. I get it.
He was like, is that your club on your sweatshirt?
They did play very, very late last night. With the large field, they're trying to get down to the final table for today to make sure they can finish this thing today. So they bagged somewhere around 4:35 in the morning last
Oh, my
night.
God.
This thing was scheduled, for those of you who may have been here early, to kick off at noon. Pushed it back to 2 p.m. to make sure these players got enough sleep. And here we are.
When they pull their phone, you know it's a big fucking head. You know you're throwing that.
I'm surprised. I don't know how that works. Like, for
A
like
lot of
hand, like,
predictions in the chat. If you're in the chat, say hey, say where you're listening from. We got a lot of Rudy fans. Rishi, we got a John, Christian. All right, a little bit of everything.
I
Yeah,
had
we
the
got a
best
healthy
view.
mix
I
in
saw
here.
him recording his phone. I'm like, dude, if he's recording,
Smack
he's definitely
talk.
got it.
Healthy smack talk encouraged
Oh,
from the
of course.
fans.
If you're not smack talking, you're not doing it right.
8 folds.
Thomas
Yeah,
opens
that's
up
crazy.
ace-7 off from the cutoff, late position, unsuited ace.
1 fold.
Suited queen in the big blind. Two pretty
2.2,
deep
right?
stacks here.
Yeah.
You have a winner.
If we see a fold out of a suited queen into a single raise in the big blind, that tells us a little bit about Christian. He's going to play a little conservative.
Yeah, I guess.
That's, by most players would say, most
Defendable
suited cards
spot.
in the big blind, very defendable.
Yeah.
He chooses not to. Maybe opponent dependent as well.
Maybe he just had a feel on Rudy there.
Most players at this final table fairly local, at least according to most recent things I could find. A lot of Jersey players in the house, a lot of Connecticut players in the house.
Jersey.
The only good thing is we have a space, so it's hard
Danny
to see
Pop
each
and
other's card.
C3 representing Romania, like we said. The only non-U.S. affiliated player at the table. Lives here in America now, though.
They're hard to like peel.
6 folds.
Under the gun, tightest range opens up ace or sevens, but he runs into Thomas's aces calmly. Assassin-like announces raise.
It's like a silent ninja.
Raise.
Oh, I feel like there's going to be some fireworks on this one.
Looks like Sri with ace-8 is a non-believer.
Yeah. He's like, I have an ace. He can't have aces.
Well, there's some pressure when you come in as chip leader to really set the tone early.
Yeah.
And we see a lot of people take that too far. In this case, an under the gun open from a middling stack and a 3-bet on your right.
Right.
Don't hate that, ditching the ace-8 off.
Oh, not at all.
Now, Joseph is going to have an interesting decision. He knows that bigger stacks are going to put pressure on him as the shorter stack. He's opened from under the gun, and he still gets 3-bet by Thomas.
I kind of feel like he's going to jam it here.
With 15 million in his stack, he has just under 20 big blinds.
Yeah, that feels like a good, I mean.
Definitely too shallow to call and set mine here.
Right.
So the question is, do we go with this, or do we just let it go and find a better spot? No one wants to be the first eliminated at a final table, especially when there are 3 players with shorter stacks than you, and he agrees.
Oh, there we go. Whew. Okay, my gut feeling was wrong. That makes me happy. I always feel bad when I see such setups.
Players in the chat saying that Rishi has been running hot lately. They say he's running like Mariano and Garrett combined. Julian de Jesus says that is a scary combination.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see if he can pick it up, because this is a good spot to run good.
Five folds.
Did some research on these players. We checked out their tournament experience, biggest live scores, and now, fun fact, all of their biggest live scores combined highest cashes from these 8 players, just around $300,000 combined, all 8 of them.
Oh, wow.
And this first place is $318,000. So up top, a bigger number than all of their biggest live scores combined. So when we say a big spot for all of them,
It's life
very
changing.
much so.
Career changing, actually.
That's the great thing about these
okay.
tournaments.
Thank you. You guys.
$600 can turn into 300 and something thousand here at Borgata. Ace King versus Ace King, a setup. Especially with this configuration of dealer versus small blind, you imagine that there's only one way this ends.
Only.
Yep.
No hesitation
yeah, I mean, he's gonna
from
have to.
Pops.
Good luck.
Nothing to work with Joseph, and it's Ace King versus Ace King,
right.
suited versus offsuit.
TJ, what are you thinking? Are we thinking chop, or are we thinking some crazy?
I think there's going to be 1 diamond and 2 black cards on the flop, so that
to get,
it's
okay.
possible they both have a draw. We'll see what
Okay.
happens.
I'm excited.
1 diamond for the back door. Always make it dramatic.
Yeah.
You don't want to flop him dead.
Yeah, no, of course. We do have 1 diamond
No,
and
1
2
diamond
spades.
and 2 black cards.
Oh,
This is-
you nailed it.
And the back door will come in.
Oh.
And now it's a
You know,
spade
Christian's
for,
sweating
spade
right
for the
now.
double. Free roll. Oh.
Oh, okay. Whew. I got chills. I got nervous.
Now, people wonder what it takes to be good at poker. You just have to be able to predict the future.
Right. I mean, you're really good at that, TJ.
There's our chip counts. Not much has changed here.
Yeah.
Sri still up top with 66 bigs. That's about to be cut down when we reach the 1 million level. And Pops with 7.5 after surviving there, nearly getting the free roll double via the back door nut flush.
I don't have change.
Yeah, that was sweaty.
I need to play. I don't want to.
reminds me of what I consider the worst bad beat in poker history in the $1 million for one drop.
these guys ready
Counter
so we can have more
Dryden,
chips, right?
aces versus aces, all in
Yeah.
pre-flop before they reached the money and lost.
I do remember that.
We're not going to say this is quite the $1 million buy-in level, but for these guys, it may as well be.
Yeah.
And you don't want to go out like that.
No, that I try really hard not to tilt. That might actually tilt me to be in that spot.
Pocket fours.
1 fold.
Thomas just lets it go. Doesn't get involved.
2 folds. 3 folds. 4 folds.
All right, Daniel is playing fairly tight there as the short stack, hoping to find a better spot. Maybe other people will bust before him. John, however, with an offsuit ace in the big blind, will he defend this marginal spot that traditionally is defended?
Get in there, John. No.
Decides no. Lets the chip leader get away with it. When that's a benefit of chip leader.
Sounds good.
They know that you're going to put all the pressure on them. So
Right.
pre-flop, you might be able to get more folds from players who aren't willing to take a stand. That's what we've seen so far. Big stacks, leveraging those stacks, accumulating more while players hope for a bigger payday. Winter weather here in the Northeast, 7 inches and counting of snow. By last count, governor issued state of emergency. Not many cars on the roads. These players play till 5 in the morning. A lot of external factors that go into the mental game, getting your head right. You know, a lot of things out there in the world that, you know, yet these players have to deal with from last night to this morning. Who's locked in? Who can put that all behind them and focus on the task at hand?
2 folds.
Holy.
Raising all in.
Pops wastes no time. He's taking about half a second per decision.
Was it 6 million?
Shoves king 6 off from the cutoff. Faces 0 resistance. That is a big pickup from him for him. 2.5 million uncontested.
My fault.
$1 million. Big one.
Is that
1 million.
no friends and family discount? No discount. That's price already. That's price indeed.
Can you help the dealer, guys?
What is that?
Can you help the dealer?
Yeah, that's why I was. Anything you need me to throw in, Chris?
Yeah,
I'm not
because
throwing
it's
in.
too hard.
I know, yeah, it's a big table.
We'll sit back. We got some talkative players, it sounds like. So when they're talking, we'll try to let you listen in on the table talk, fill in the gaps, let them dictate the flow here. Love
8 folds.
low to mid stakes final table action with big money up top. You just don't see it often enough on live streams. The high roller experience is great, but in my opinion, these dynamics are really fun to watch. Players might be their first time at a big final table like this. Curious to see how they adapt, how they solve the puzzle of these various dynamics. Watching us go from full ring down to heads up.
You got her?
3 folds. 2 folds. 4 folds. 5 folds.
John lets the suited 5-3 go on the button. Got to play a little tight as the short stack. But Rishi, on the other hand, an ace in the small blind just rips it into Thomas.
6.9.
6.9 it looks like. And we're at the million blind level now, so that's less than 7 bigs.
7 folds.
9-3 off, nowhere near good enough though.
I'm okay, hon. Thank you.
Alex, you made a deep run fairly recently at a couple tournaments, yeah?
You talking about me?
You have
Talking about you?
free sugar, please?
I don't. What do we?
Thank you.
Can I do Fiji?
What do we describe deep as?
Thank you very much.
Yeah, final couple tables, decent score.
Yeah, I have done that. Yeah, no, when I was in London, I took third in their closer event. And yeah, and then when I was back at Hard Rock for Florida, I actually cashed 2 tournaments in one day. I played a nightly and cashed at like 3 in the morning, and then went and played day 2 and took, I think, 23rd.
Wow.
Out of, I'd actually have to look. It was a decent field.
Cashing so many tournaments you can't even remember.
Get out of here. That
Look
is
at this.
that's bananas that you're
Daniel here, look at this. Hate to cut you off. Wakes
No,
up
you're
with
good.
pocket
I'm
kings.
excited.
8.5 big blinds. Whenever you see a raise and not a jam off 8.5, alarm bells have to go off for the other players. He's happy to get some action here. Needs some chips in pocket kings. Good timing. He will get a call from the big blind. Sri, our big stack with 6-8 off.
No, I don't think. Maybe. I don't think we played this street.
Who catches a piece on the jack 6-4. Daniel with just over a pot behind. How will he navigate this? A quick jam. Sri, who has made second pair, and he faced the 2.3x open from +2 from the short stack. Like I said, alarm bells. Did he have a pocket pair like he has, or has he missed this flop?
As long as that's correct, it's 2 million.
6.2 million.
Chip leader put to his first test here. Only 25% equity. He's got a pair. The short stack is jammed into him.
Come on, I have big. What? I speak with by myself. I don't speak with you.
This time, one time on the.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Even heads up, we're not allowed to discuss.
You can't table.
Okay, cool. Button's good.
Yep, tournament director there just making it clear you can't talk about your hands, can't influence the action. That's a TDA rule, pretty standard. Does take it down, Sri lets it go. As a chip leader, plenty of opportunities to accumulate chips in this game without putting it in bad. You can put pressure on other players, pick up uncontested pots. Decided no reason to throw 6 million in there with second pair, and lets the short stack take it.
I've been waiting all my life to say that. I know you had.
That's great. I love that.
You're like, don't call. If you call, please.
He says you can check the stream later, and then says I've been waiting all my life to say that. So yeah, big spot for this guy. Maybe never has been on a live stream before, according to that comment.
Well played.
Pots? You have pots?
No. He had the heart to do it.
I wish.
Two folds. 3 folds. 4 folds. 5 folds.
Rishi with pocket deuces and 9 big blinds. This is actually an interesting spot in the cutoff. If anything, I think it's a jam. You want to maximize your fold equity with a hand that needs this much protection. Oh, but Sri has ace jack in the small blind.
How much is that? It's just 3
Oh, man.
Thomas with ace 3 on the button.
You have ice? It's your ice? Can I have one ice?
You want these?
If you want.
You're good.
Order of the rebel. The free, yes, please. Thank you.
Another discipline fold, but Sri will not be doing so. Thomas pretty short on his left, so he doesn't have to worry too much about the rejam. Puts Rishi at risk, an early chat favorite.
Yeah.
It's a flip.
He's in a flip
Let's
for
see
his
if he
tournament
can live
life.
through this.
They say deuces never loses.
And he does say assholes live forever. He seems quite lovely. So let's see if that.
Sunglasses, camo. Will there be a deuce for him? Oh, there
Oh my
is!
God.
A deuce on the flop has Sri drawing very thin.
Oh.
And that's going to do it.
Oh, yeah.
8.9 million.
And the chat goes wild. Rishi
I mean, you said it
finds
best.
a double.
Deuces never loses.
That's what you want to see when you jam deuces.
Oh,
the
yeah.
beautiful third duck on the pond hits the flop.
A nice little 2-outer, yeah. That is.
Well, 2-outer, you know, best hand held up. That's what they would say.
Yeah, that is
And
fair.
Brett Harrington somewhere, you know, just smiles a little bit inside.
Yeah, he feels it in the air, and he just smiles and gives a nice little fish shake for the boys.
We'll change the dynamic a little bit, especially for Rishi, who now has 20 big blinds. 3 takes a little hit, but still sits atop the counts with 43.
Deuce in the window, baby.
No sweat.
No,
No sweat. I love it.
Sometimes windshield, sometimes bug.
Easy game.
All right, we need a cliche counter here for.
All right, let's think of them.
We've hit about 7 of them on that hand alone.
Literally. We should have like a little tally system for every cliche thing they say.
Hey, the chat did say that Rishi runs like Mariano and Garrett combined, and boom, evidence number 1.
First 30 minutes.
Finds the double.
Not the duck on the pond. Wonder if Rishi's gonna push the luck with this one. I think he's probably gonna fold, but
Jack 5 can find the bin. My
yeah.
question for you, which pocket pair do you think makes the most sets in your experience? Which one feels like it's going to make a set?
easy 8s.
Pocket 8s?
Oh my god, yeah. I
that's a
literally
good answer.
8s and 9s. I feel like every time I have them, like I lose with 8s more often, but 9s, if I hit it, like if I have 9s, I'm either hitting a 9 or I'm hitting a straight. Like it doesn't matter. I'm not losing.
I think in order, it's pocket 8s,
Yeah.
pocket 5s,
Fair.
pocket deuces,
Yeah.
pocket 10s.
Okay.
I think that's the order.
Okay.
What do you think, chat?
I can get in with that.
What hand's most likely to flop a set in your experience? Which one feels like you're going to flop a set? I tell you which one never feels like it's going to flop a set. Pocket jacks.
Don't say. I literally was just thinking. He don't say jacks. I love jacks.
Okay, jacks are fine. Strong hand. They don't flop sets. It's
No,
impossible.
I have like 9 videos of me flopping sets
Well,
with jacks.
now I know why I never flopped them. You're taking all the flop sets.
Yeah, no, I literally like every time I'll be like jack, and then it smacks, and I'm like easy days. They say poker's hard. I don't get it.
Must be nice.
They got you. You know it. They got you. It was insane.
Dale says that 9-9 is the BetMGM online nuts.
Oh, that's good
Okay.
to know. Maybe I should get on there.
We got a lot of people who are agreeing with me. A lot of people are saying jacks are the worst.
They,
a lot of people are talking.
You know what? Maybe you just gotta play them more.
How about
act like
queens?
they're
How do you feel
aces.
about queens?
I feel like I lose with queens, but I think Thomas L's here.
Why would you
is going
put
to
that juju on
I
Thomas?
said that and then looked up. I said, oh, fudge.
I saw his queens. That's why I said it.
I thought we were just continuing the conversation.
Gotta pivot
I think
now.
queens
Gotta
work for
pivot.
everyone else, though.
And he hit the bad beat. Oh, shit.
All right, Thomas opens up 2.5. We're seeing some pretty big sizes on these pre-flop
Yeah.
opens.
Kinda wanted-
2.5x with an average stack of,
The murder.
we're sitting at around 20, 25 is pretty big.
Rudy's kind of been getting smacked, though. Aces, queens. What did he had another hand earlier. Was it?
He did fold the ace-3 off.
I feel like there was another hand. He's gotten aces and queens in this first less than an hour.
Nice to be on the right side of card distribution at a big final table
Oh,
so
yeah.
far.
You knew it was
Working
ace.
for him,
You knew.
not exactly
Now
how
I'm
Sri
nervous.
drew it up. He's
Now
played a
I'm
couple hands and only lost chips. Rough start for the chip leader.
6 fold, 7 fold,
Rudy!
8 fold.
I love all the positivity in the chat. All the support for everyone. It makes me so happy to see.
8 players started, 8 players remain. Daniel here with pocket 10s. We were just talking
all
about
right.
that.
50, all right, over under, that he's gonna hit a set.
I'd say,
I won't even say flop, but hit.
I'd say it's about 50-50. Either it happens or it doesn't.
Okay, okay. I don't think it's gonna hit, but
We'll do
I'm
it.
excited to figure this out.
He does.
Oh, yowzas.
Christian steps a little bit out of line on the button, opens up
Yeah,
the jack-3 off. Well, he does have 2 short stacks on his left. figure
Right.
she'll
Better
get
than ace
the
king?
fold 3 every
Yeah.
once in a while.
I show you.
A little PTSD from that ace king earlier.
Christian, this is just posturing. I can promise you that. He's never calling. Just doesn't want to signal that he has these super weak hands on the button.
Right.
Makes him think that, hey, if I open my button,
Ace
you
jack
guys
no
have
good?
to worry. Ace jack.
Ace-
no good.
Sorry.
Now,
Maybe he misread.
the only possibility is if there was a card reading error, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I think that one was,
I promise. I
he
show
was
you
being a
right.
little cheeky. I actually misunderstood. I thought he said all in. That's why I was like, what in the...
Oh yeah, that would be an
I was
aggressive.
like, we're stepping out of line now.
I'll show you. Look later and you see that.
Now you know you bluff.
You see later.
Nice hand, nice hand. Tie lay down.
Love for Christian the King in the chat. It's apparently his first live stream. And that's the case for a lot of these guys. Christian's biggest live score, 49,262K all-time live earnings according to Hendon Mob. And here he is with a chance to best that in one big tournament score.
I'm all in.
Raising all in.
Oh,
It's what we're going to see a lot with these 9, 10, 11, 12 big blind stacks, ripping it. And for the first time, a pocket pair. Will Daniel go with it? Oh, he better not, because Joseph has queens right behind him.
oh no. Thomas is kind of running into it here. And I think we had another 9 folded too. Oh,
Good luck.
It's the ace that he needs, and
Right.
ace 9 is at risk. Thomas Halachuk from Jackson, New Jersey, watches as his tournament life hangs in the balance with 29% equity.
Every time behind every time.
Big spot for both these
Stacks are pretty
players.
close.
We had the stream sweat. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for them to know it's okay. Just
Looking for the ace.
oh, and it's just right in the
There.
window.
Queens fall way behind. 2
Oh.
cards to come. 2 outs, 1 chance.
Oh, and he doesn't get
I
there.
only win the all-ins from behind. You've seen it for 2 or 3
Joseph's
days.
faith says it
Get
all.
it in bed.
Huge spot
Oh,
for him.
man.
That's stupid. The 2
And
times I did, I got
his
doubled,
pocket
you saw.
queens lose to the ace 9 off. So disheartening.
Yeah, I mean, you can just see it on his face.
You think about this final table and how it's going to play out, and this is not what anyone imagines.
I was trying to figure out what this whistling was.
Somebody throwing some whistling in from the players' microphones.
Oh, you went against me.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like Joseph is down to 2.2 million, just 2 bigs. We've seen people spin smaller before, but it is an uphill battle. And now, this is where the chip leaders really
Whose fun is that?
can get after it.
Right.
Can't be me. I just put mine over there.
While that stack is in play, no one wants to bust. Of course, he'll also have to get it in fairly quickly. And look at this. Sri does jump into action with a jack 10
yeah.
off from +1.
2.5, right?
2.5.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you see it live here or no?
2 folds.
You have too much chips. I don't call.
3 folds. 4 folds.
This is one of the changing dynamics that final table players have to be able to adapt to. I would think just 1 hand ago, Sri probably wouldn't open up this wide and immediately makes the adjustment. In this case, might have gotten through regardless, but players will tighten up even more because they don't want to be at risk with a player with 2 big blinds in play.
Right. Yeah, no, I can see that our chip lead might be putting a little more gas, and they're going to be hitting the brakes a little more.
Who's
I'm
coming?
trying to think. There was a
Ginger?
song I heard yesterday.
They
and
did the whole
it's
thing, or-
it's a Spanish song. Hold on.
Ginger?
Wait,
I'm
TJ,
sure
you
this
speak
is,
Spanish.
I do. I'm sure this
Oh, I'm
is relevant
excited.
to this conversation in some way.
It is.
I know it's coming.
100%. Because I think I spoke to a couple of them in Spanish yesterday. So they speak Spanish. So this is for them.
Okay.
But todo el gas sin frenos.
Ah, nice. I actually saw that video that we put out. Yeah. All gas, no brakes.
All gas, no brakes. So I think Shri is going to be stepping it up here.
La gasolina.
Exactly.
Keep calling now.
Huh?
You are in trouble.
If I what?
I'm sure this has
Oh, they're doing
relevant.
me.
Keep calling now. You are in trouble.
About your wife?
All right, Joseph with a suited ace.
Yeah, I
Late
think it's just,
position.
yeah, exactly.
Puts his 2.2 bigs in, spins the wheel.
Easy
And this is
decisions.
it's a horrible spot knowing you have 0 fold equity.
Oh, yeah.
Because the big blind's just going to call you with any 2 cards. But hey, this is definitely good enough. You need to get chips somehow.
Right. And I mean, we're
No shame.
we
Thomas,
should be good here.
I don't even
outside
think
of the
Thomas has
10.
looked at his cards.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like, you really can't. Any
Good
2
deal.
cards, right?
gonna get called as the best news you
And a great spot. He's got a
Yeah.
dominating at 7.
He just has aces. Oh, he's got him crushed.
Now
right,
Joseph
Joseph.
at risk again with most of the equity, but
We
you
gotta.
just saw that didn't work out on the last hand. We'll see if it holds
Nah,
up
he's gonna win this
here.
70. He's got this. Easy days.
Decent flop. Backdoor's working for the 10-7.
Oh.
And backdoor's working more. A jack will...
Ah.
Nope,
Oh,
not
okay.
there.
Easy days.
Ace, 7, holds. Joseph picks up a much-needed double. Don't count that man out yet.
No. He's gonna be like, don't call it a comeback, because I've been here. He's about to get in the mix.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah, I'm real creative like that.
Picked up 1 extra.
What is that? Yo.
Chip counts there, 45 bigs up top still. Joseph down to the bottom now with 5.9. A little more life, possibly some fold equity.
You don't want. One you do.
I got you.
Ooh, I do like a queen 5 suited.
Ooh, sorry.
What position? +1?
Would you open this?
Not to give too much information away,
You
but
would. My goodness,
100%.
Stop it. Wow, okay. You must have studied with a very aggressive coach. I'm 3-betting
100%.
you all day next
As
time
you
we
should,
play
and
together.
I'll just 4-bet jam.
And then I'll call.
Easy. Oh, 8. Here we go. Let's see.
John Merriam, pocket 8s, 10 big blinds, late position.
Oh,
Will rip.
there we go.
Excuse me.
Good for him for taking the spot.
Yeah, I like it.
Can't fight too passively too long in hopes of a double. Sometimes have
Oh.
to make things happen. And
Yeah,
3, another marginal spot with King 10
Yeah.
suited,
Gonna have to make a
facing a
decision.
jam for 9.6 big blinds.
A little less than a quarter of
It's
the stack, yeah?
This is actually really close.
Yeah.
Oh, 9,
I
6,
think
not
this is
even.
actually like, I actually think I would make the call there. I think it's not our, yeah, I don't know. It's a tough one.
Well, you know that John is not shoving lightly in this situation.
Right,
You
but
know that. So King 10 doesn't perform too well against John's range.
yeah.
And losing 10 big blinds, he would give up the chip lead if he were to do so. I wouldn't hate a fold here.
I think he's gonna lean with you.
You gonna let me live? What do you got? What do you got?
I think King Queen
I don't
is
think I show the fold.
yeah, I wouldn't show either.
Yeah.
King Queen,
know,
a clear call.
sorry, I
King
can't
Jack,
show that one.
right on the line. I think King 10 leans fold. That's my gut without looking it up. But
Well, you obviously know a lot more than me, as you have been crushing. So
well,
I
it's
might
been
have to take that into note.
2024 was a good year. December 24 was horrible. So
Oh,
the
well.
tournament variance is a real thing you got to deal with. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious. In this particular spot with risk premium and not wanting to give up that chip lead,
Yeah.
knowing you're facing a tight range, like the fold with King 10, also really well done there. Pocket 8s was not scared to bust, even with shorter stacks around him. And it's a huge pickup with no contest. Well done from John.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
definitely close.
Lost with the ace jack, that's why I was like thinking about it, but I was, if I didn't lose ace jack, I would have snap called that.
That puts you into his mindset.
Been a
He
big
already
different
lost
situation,
one
yeah,
all
for
in
sure.
a very similar spot and didn't want to do it again and see his chips crumble away.
Right.
Interesting though. that he would have snap called in that spot. So he's not afraid to get it in, but just doesn't want to lose again.
Yeah.
Good timing then.
Cards. I forgot the mic shit.
Oh shit, my bad.
He's giving inspiration to the wife.
Time delay, we're on a 30-minute delay, so you're seeing what we're seeing, but all of this happened exactly 30 minutes ago. We'll stay on that delay for the entirety, all the way to a winner today.
Oh, yeah. We're in it for the long haul.
There's our payouts, what everyone's here for. 30K locked up, 318,000 up top with growing payouts.
I'm just
the rest of the
imagining,
way.
like, I can't even, I've never been in this kind of spot. Like, my brain, like, $600 to 318,000. Like, that's, I mean, the turnout for this was amazing. Now John's got the ace-10 off. I also like that hand. I usually like it suited, though.
You just like
I just like
lots of
playing.
hands.
I just
You
like-
just hate
yeah.
folding. I see how it is.
You're right, you're right. What is that called? A professional punter?
It's called a lag.
Oh, Joseph's in the mix with the king-10.
Puts in 4 million of his 5.9. Does this in case he faces lots of action behind him. He can fold and hope to ladder without having to win.
Okay, that makes sense. I was gonna say I've never understood the like leaving that little
Well,
behind.
If he opens here from +1 and then somebody jams and then somebody 4-bet jams, he can comfortably fold knowing he's behind and has a chance to get a pay jump without having to win.
Oh, okay. I like it. I like it. That makes a lot. Oh.
One by one.
But if he just faces one opponent who jams
Yeah,
on him, he's
heads
not
up.
he's not raising to the size to fold.
Right.
Just to give him, you give yourself more options by raising to the 4 million instead of the full 5.9.
Right. Unfortunately, I think Joseph
Christian does
might
put it in.
be-
Joseph does spin the wheel, and he is now on the bad side of a domination nation.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. King 10 for it all. Not what Joseph wants to see. No improvement, no backdoors, just a 10. One chance left. That'll do it.
And that means that Joseph will be our first man to exit the final table. He did
Joseph,
fight pretty hard.
Joseph Muldoon on the wrong side of Queens versus Ace-9 left him short. Couldn't crawl back.
Yeah.
From Torrington, Connecticut, the man's largest live score before today was $12,597.
He's now just 3x that. Easy
It
days.
does hurt when there's 300 plus up top and you take a bad beat to go out first, but the $30,000 will ease the pain after a little time.
Right. Also, what a gentleman. He just, everyone, just all around, just nice guy.
good.
Wished everyone luck.
I haven't seen a hand like that in months.
In the chat, someone asked what the ghost comment was about from Poker.org. For those of you that don't know, I have a slight obsession with Ghost Energy drinks, and I am currently on number 2 today. So, lots of energy over here.
Yeah, her foot hasn't stopped tapping since she got into the booth. I'm pretty sure she's on a sugar high, caffeine high.
I normally don't sit still a lot, so this is like a new, I am enjoying it, but I still like have the physical energy.
Such a dead spot. Right in that middle. Either like
Oh, I see the mix-up. Yeah. If you ever want to know what my obsession is, it is Ghost Energy. I wish I could send a picture right now.
I wish you guys could see. I'm going to try to describe what you see here. The Ghost Energy drink, sour pink lemonade flavor.
That's my favorite, people.
Bright pink, bright yellow
Coming in now,
can. A Pac-Man evil-looking ghost on the front of it.
It's delicious.
And just, I don't even want to know how much
It's like
caffeine is in
200
this thing.
milligrams. It's not anything crazy. It's like that's like normal, right?
You don't know.
I don't know, but I usually have 2 to 3 of these a day.
Okay, that was my next question.
Max I've ever had is 4, but like usually average 2 to 3. If you know me, you know I'm high energy, so it kind of like it just puts the mental energy with the physical, you know. It's a mind meld.
If you didn't drink 3 energy drinks a day, do you not have this energy?
No, I still have it. I just am a little more snappy. So like, okay, so here's the deal. The ADD that I have, pairs well with the caffeine.
Okay.
So,
You figured it out.
yeah, I figured it out.
big
I've
blind
hacked
again?
the system. Who needs ADHD
Raise.
medicine when I have energy,
2.2.
caffeine? But Thomas here has ace queen suited. That is a lovely hand to pick up here. Looks like
guys-
he opened to 2.2 mil.
You guys are in for a ride with Alex here.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to ride the caffeine waves.
Buddy, I'm here for the next
Pretty
36
sure there's
hours.
going to be a hole in the floor where this leg will not stop kicking.
Sorry. I'm just excited now. See, that's the other thing. I'm so easily excited. Like, I want to see how this hand plays out. Is John gonna do it? I don't know.
Ace queen opens from the cutoff.
He
John
can't,
has
but he shouldn't. But like, will he? Okay. I wanted to see some action for Thomas.
king 3
You gotta tip him.
from the big blind, very
Gotta tip for a wash.
short. You know, one of the advantages for playing from the big blind when you're short is it's easy to realize all your equity,
Yeah.
and it's easy to play post.
There, you're good.
But king 3 off is a pretty bad one because you're oftentimes dominated by better kings. Hard to get that visibility. If you choose to call, kind of have to
Thanks,
go
man.
with it if you flop anything.
Exactly. You know what I should do? I should bring them all at Ghost. I actually brought 24 with me to the stop. Maybe they would use it.
24 seems a little short for you.
It
That
does.
doesn't seem
Actually,
like
you know what's
nearly
so
enough.
funny? I actually, our good friend Elle is actually bringing me another
Stop
case.
it.
I'm so serious.
You called in for emergency reserves?
I did. I actually think I put her on this. I might be wrong. She might have already known about it, but we have a thing going. And Sammy, when Ghost came out with the protein cereal, sent me a review because of my dedication to the Ghost company.
Wow.
All right.
Let's lock in.
Yeah.
Remaining 7 players.
Lock in with them. Oh, John with the king queen off in the small blind.
Wow.
With 9.6 bigs. Folds to John.
And there we go. And I mean, yeah, this is just an easy fold.
We'll move it in. Another win for Team Jaka.
Jaka, if you're listening, John is crushing.
Everything going his way so far. Hasn't been involved a lot, but when he has been, it has worked out.
Love to see it.
Navigated up to 12 big blinds here. The person with the most difficult spot at the table is definitely Rishi there in the, well, 6th seat or so. He's got the 2 big stacks on his left. Thomas with 30 million. Sri with 45 million. So he's got his work cut out for him trying to find spots to pick up chips. Doesn't seem scared to get involved in the action though.
8 folds. 1 fold.
All in.
Raising all in.
I love how excited he says it. All in.
He waits 0 time.
No,
His action
he's like-
is
he's too
decided
excited.
before it even gets to him. Ace 10 suited goes in.
You think that's
Ace 10 off, sorry.
like? Do you think that's like an advantage play to be that eager?
I think once people realize that he's doing it with all of his actions, it becomes inconsequential. As long as he can do it with the marginal hands as well. That's the thing. If you sit there and start thinking,
Right.
then it's pretty clear that either you're trapping or you have a marginal spot.
Did you end up staying here or you went home?
I went home. It's only
How was the
30
roads?
Fine last night. This morning kind of shitty, honestly.
Yeah.
There's not like that much snow, but it's real icy.
Yeah.
Everyone's driving like 45 miles an hour.
A lot of. Now he's snowing so bad.
What happened?
Now he's snowing so bad.
No, it is snowing bad now. I don't know.
These cars are flying, bro.
Dude, because they're so rigid, they'll just bounce, dude. Bounce.
1 fold.
They shut down the surface lot or whatever.
Bro, I parked my car in the
parked
poker
there.
in the
Well,
poker
you can
lot,
leave,
and I
you just
forgot.
can't go in. Yeah.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, very,
car's not
very
gonna have the
happy
poker
to
lot for a
be
while now.
staying here at the
That might be a
Borgata
good problem.
Yeah.
and not have to venture out into this.
Oh, well, I can't say the same. I 100% went and played in the snow this morning. Everyone was complaining. I was literally making snow angels, so
Wow.
I was very excited.
Golden Retriever energy. I lived in New York City for several years and dealt with these winters. If I never see another snowflake for the rest of my life, I'll be very, very fine
No,
with that.
it's so pretty and fluffy and.
Yep, and I can look at
Goodness.
pictures of it from my West Coast home.
Yeah. Me too. I was thinking that.
What do you think?
We got to break in 3 minutes. This is
You guys have the best seat, like you can see
everything. Yeah.
You hear the players saying we are coming up on a break.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
This maybe one more hand. We see our first blind versus blind
I have better
battle.
offers.
Queen 8
I have better offers.
I'm listening.
just
No,
limps
like-
in. Jack 5-3, the chip leader, will call behind.
3 bigs.
Or just check
Best
behind.
price.
2 big stacks.
Maybe on Black
See
Friday.
this play from small blinds
Brown Friday.
just limp in, and then whether they make a pair or not
What's
can
so
kind
funny,
of bet,
Lance?
as you have a stronger range as the only one who voluntarily put chips in the middle pre-flop.
Thank God, bro. I got him to break you.
This time he actually had second pair, which is a monster in this situation, and gets the fold from Sri on
My
his
friends are
left.
gonna be on stream like, dude, he's so fucking unfunny, bro. This one's so good. This one's good. Yeah, my. 500.
501 now.
Oh, we got somebody singing.
Everybody deals with final table pressure in different ways,
Oh yeah,
letting out a little song.
a little. I do a little dancey dance.
don't
Probably
even
thinks
know where
nobody's
it is.
listening, forgets the microphone
where it is.
pasted just under his chin.
Oh yeah.
Hard to even pick up the cards. Trap.
Raise 2 million.
I tell you what, Christian has shown himself to be the most aggressive and have the widest range.
Yeah.
Opens up the king 4 off from under the gun.
Oh, I love it.
Maybe not. Maybe that was a fold.
Wait.
It sure looked like he put chips in. We'll see.
Yeah.
I might be wrong. Maybe those were cards. No, he
Nope,
did raise.
definitely
So
put some
yeah,
chips in
graphics are incorrect. And the under the gun raise
Oh,
just
see,
takes it
that's why
down.
I like him so much. We play similarly.
The king 4 off gets it done.
Yeah.
That's mine, right?
No, I just threw that out there. You got enough chips, don't you?
No, no.
You got enough chips.
gotta get
don't
more.
you?
There they go. Well done on the production team, backing it up and fixing that really quickly. Excellent job. If everyone's playing tight, you want to be more aggressive. Maybe. Christian has picked up on these tight ranges in this big spot, and he's willing to zig when the others are zagging.
Right.
We'll see if that continues.
3 folds, 5 folds. You folded. Yeah. 6 folds, 7 folds.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, no. 2.2 million raise, 2 day raises. Yeah, 2.2 million.
Chip leader raising up the jack 7.
Yeah, we'll see.
1 fold.
Now we see Christian with the offsuit king in the big blind. Will he take this to war against the chip leader?
2 folds.
Just lets it go.
There we go.
Chris, can you hear what they're saying? Like everything? Or just
Yeah. they're
like
in my ear.
even what they're commenting? Like what they're.
I can't hear the commentator.
Oh, it's different.
That would be crazy. Imagine you're in the box and you hear like, and the fish opens.
And the guy.
He goes, T2 opens 250K. You hear Alex or TJ or Terrence.
Now I
like,
realize it's like
that's one of the worst opens I've ever seen in my entire life.
Love these guys.
Oh man, I'm excited.
That was a really stupid question.
We're not that harsh.
No. Never say fish.
7 folds, 8 folds.
I mean, sometimes
Maybe
you can say
salmon.
fish. Not in the commentary booth, though.
No, of course not.
Last hand before break, as the players fold their cards, they will get up.
Ooh, Daniel's got the ace-4 in the big blind. See how he reacts.
This is actually interesting. Christian's been very aggressive, but Daniel has more chips now than ever before.
Right. I'm wondering if Christian's thinking about that he might just. Ah, there we go. Okay.
He thought about it.
He did. I was fully prepared. Ah, he showed.
Thought about shoving any 2 cards against the 12 big blind stack, chooses not to. There's our chip counts heading to break. Srikanth still on top with 45 bigs, slightly less than he began the day. And John Merriam with 12, who has fought hard, continued to sit around that 10 to 12 big blind stack. Bunch of stacks in between. We're heading to break. We'll come back. I believe we're looking at a 15-minute break.
I think it's
Alex,
15, yeah.
any final comments before we sign off before break?
Nah, I'm just having a blast.
Just keep tapping that leg. We'll be back. See you soon.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On America's #1 online casino.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball. Who needs a ball? Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat.
Dude, did you know BetMGM has responsible gambling tools so you don't get carried away?
I never get carried away. Well, there were the bobbleheads. And the playoff beer. Chili's ready! Well, those tools could really help.
Don't forget about the backyard rink.
Yeah, these tools are pretty great.
BetMGM is committed to making gambling safe and fun with responsible gambling tools, so you don't get carried away.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On BetMGM Casino.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Plus exclusive ones you can't find anywhere else. And progressive jackpots that keep growing. All of it right at your fingertips. BetMGM Casino. Start your adventure today.
There are some feelings you can get with any sportsbook.
Oh, the highs!
The no-no-nos.
Oh! The oh-oh-ohs. Now, what you want to do with this?
But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of.
Oh, I just earned a hotel suite.
You only get that here at the sportsbook Born in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right.
Who you talking to, Jamie Foxx?
Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real-world rewards. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over or up here trying to hit the under,
or hitting that win with your crew. Oh, yeah, see, defense. All the way up here with a same-game parlay. Yeah!
BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook Born in Vegas.
Oh, this easy. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today. BetMGM Casino has the most exciting live dealer tables. So when you want the magic of Vegas, you get the magic of Vegas. All the excitement of a player's paradise with live dealer blackjack, roulette, craps, baccarat, and more. Anytime, anywhere.
I never split nines.
Download and get 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house, only from the casino Born in Vegas.
On BetMGM Casino, there are so many jackpots that you never know when one will go in. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. BetMGM Casino. Jackpots. So many.
Download to get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. BetMGM Casino.
Into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On America's #1 online casino.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball. Who needs a ball? Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat.
Dude, did you know BetMGM has responsible gambling tools so you don't get carried away?
I never get carried away. Well, there were the bobbleheads. And the playoff beer. Chili's ready! Well, those tools could really help.
Don't forget about the backyard rink.
Yeah, these tools are pretty great.
BetMGM is committed to making gambling safe and fun with responsible gambling tools, so you don't get carried away.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On BetMGM Casino.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Plus exclusive ones you can't find anywhere else. And progressive jackpots that keep growing. All of it right at your fingertips. BetMGM Casino. Start your adventure today.
There are some feelings you can get with any sports book.
Oh, the highs!
The no-no-nos.
Oh! The O-O-O's. Now, what you want to do with this?
But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of.
Oh, I just earned a hotel suite.
You only get that here at the sportsbook Born in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right.
Who you talking to, Jamie Foxx?
Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real-world rewards. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over or up here trying to hit the under,
or hitting that win with your crew. Oh, yeah, see, defense. All way up here with a same-game parlay. Yeah!
BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook Born in Vegas.
Oh, this easy. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today. BetMGM Casino has the most exciting live dealer tables. So when you want the magic of Vegas, you get magic of Vegas. All the excitement of a player's paradise with live dealer blackjack, roulette, craps, baccarat, and more. Anytime, anywhere.
I never split nines.
Download and get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. Only from the casino, born in Vegas.
On BetMGM Casino, there are so many jackpots that you never know when one will go in. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. BetMGM Casino. Jackpots. So many.
Download to get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. BetMGM Casino.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On America's #1 online casino.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball.
Who needs a ball?
Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat.
Dude, did you know BetMGM has responsible gambling tools so you don't get carried away?
I never get carried away. Well, there were the bobbleheads. And the playoff beer.
Chili's ready.
Well, those tools could really help.
Don't forget about the backyard rink.
Yeah, these tools are pretty great.
BetMGM is committed to making gambling safe and fun with responsible gambling tools, so you don't get carried away.
On BetMGM Casino, there are so many jackpots that you never know when one will go in. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. BetMGM Casino. Jackpots. So many.
Download to get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. BetMGM Casino.
We are back here at Borgata, back like scrunchies and corduroy. Welcome back, final table for event 1 to kick off. 7 players remaining. Sri Kafkundela still up top. And big money in play. I'm Terrence Reed, and I'm here still with Alex Lovelace.
Hello.
Welcome back.
612, right?
Hey.
Yeah, 611.
Ready to get back into the action?
Oh, yeah.
600.
We're going to blind level number 38, 600,000, 1.2 million big blinds.
Sorry.
Players have locked up just over $37,000, and they're playing for the $318 plus $1,000 up top. We did lose 1 player during the first 2 levels. Joseph Muldoon was eliminated in 8th. Got $30,478. Yep.
Yeah.
Did face a bad beat, as so often happens, to send the first one out the door. Queens lost to ace-9, leaving us with 7 players remaining. We're happy you're here. Thanks for joining us. You can also follow along for more behind-the-scenes coverage on poker.org, their instant live feed. Poker.org, covering all the events here at Borgata and the BetMGM poker events.
Thank you.
There's your prizes for those asking. First place, $318,082. Next to go gets just under 38. With lots of money to play for. As we already mentioned, this is the biggest spot in all of these players' careers in live tournament poker. If you combine all of the final table players' biggest cashes, it doesn't equal what's up top on this one tournament. So, needless to say, big boost to their bankrolls.
Holy.
3 all in.
Pops, as has been, acts within half a second every time it gets to him. Jams the 8-7 off and just gets it through, collects some more very valuable ammunition for this final table.
I'm not sure if I like the 7-8 jam there.
On the button. What
are your, do you like it?
No, I don't. But that's okay. You don't have to like it.
That's fair.
He did show his opponent in the big blind.
He's
and then he said, on the button.
On
So
the
what
button,
are you going to do?
You know what? That's a valid argument. He was on the button.
Yeah. Folding is the worst part about poker.
That is true. I don't do that.
So avoid it at all costs. That's my advice.
Yeah. How can you ever win if you don't play? You got to play every hand. That's the motto I live by. Ooh, Thomas with a 10 jack suited. Very much like that.
Do you say 10 jacks first? You don't say jack 10?
Well, I mean, you go in chronological order, right?
No, top to bottom.
Okay. Good to know.
That's a very personal preference. I'm not saying one's right, obviously. But people have very strong opinions about how you write and speak the hands, and most people agree it's top to bottom. But
top to bottom,
Jack 10 suited, 10 jack suited. I don't care. I'm not picky. I'm just curious if you've ever thought about why you say things the way you say them.
You know, I can't say I have. But
Look at this. Wow.
Where's Elle when you need her?
Interesting.
Did he just fold the ace queen?
Did just let the ace queen go, and maybe
he
knew
knew
something
that the
we
kings were
didn't know.
coming.
Yeah. Chat's favorite Rishi wakes up with pocket kings in the small blind. Another big sizing from our chip leader, from 1.2 million big blind, he just raises to 3 million. Maybe coming back from break decided he needed to be a little more aggressive and has chosen the 10-8 off. Chosen a large sizing, but faces a small 3-bet from Rishi. Bumps it up to 7.6 with just under that behind. So
I kind of like that sizing, yeah.
it's very interesting. It does scream strength, kind of begging to be shoved on. Sri got himself in this position by opening the 10-8, doing so for a large sizing. He's got 3 million in there. It's 4.6 more to call, but he
I
knows
think he's got to fold it though.
that the 10-8 is doing very poorly against Rishi's range.
Yeah. I do like an 8-10 off though.
You like a 10-8 off from under the gun?
No.
Is there a hand that you don't like? Is my question, Alex.
Okay. Well, here's the
All right,
thing.
let's. Yeah, he folds. All right. What's the thing?
I know that it bothers you that when you
You're
say
just-
it the opposite, but I can't
It
continue
doesn't.
because I'm already getting texts about how dumb I sound.
Doesn't bother me. You don't sound dumb. You sound like a golden retriever puppy who's
Well, it's
loving
actually-
every moment of this snow day.
Well, it's actually paining me to say it that way. I actually agree with you. I do have I have to. Like it's ace queen, not queen ace. It actually like felt cringy when I said it, but I was like, I gotta mess with ya.
It doesn't bother me at all. So you do what you got to do.
I can't with you. Ooh, we got a nice king 10. Oh, folded. I don't know. I like a king 10. Under the gun. Why not?
We need to get you on one of these final table streams if you would just, make it there.
If I could just, maybe I'm giving away too much because maybe this is why I'm not making final tables.
The 90% VPIP might have something to do with
90%
it. Yeah. The never seeing a hand that you don't like.
The 75% 3-bet.
Look at Rishi, not afraid to get in the mix with the 8-6 suited. Opens up the button to 2.5.
7 folds.
Sorry.
8 folds, 2.5.
Ooh, I do like some suited connections.
Does get the call from the big stack 3 in the big blind with the jack 5 off.
The sound is well. Yeah, but if this is your, I like doing it. Do? Yeah. I mean, I can say
A
nothing.
little something for both. And one overcard and an open ender for Sri.
If you want to
Bottom pair, backdoor, flush draw, dummy end of a straight draw for Rishi, who will continue.
Relaxes.
8 folds.
Sri will come along at least for one bet. Let's see another card. A brick, if there ever were one. A 4 of clubs improves no one. Very wide ranges from both of these players. Looks like Sri's considering a lead with his jack. Rarely dead with his open ender, and thinks maybe he can bully Rishi a little bit, perhaps, considering his options.
Action still on 8.
A long delay before executing whatever's going through this man's head.
I'd love to be in there. Very curious.
A lead here would be very suspicious after just calling on the flop. This is the longest we've seen somebody take on a fairly standard decision. Maybe a little bit of mental warfare going on by Sri, wanting to see a river and hoping this tank might get some respect from Rishi. The tank itself might be a strategic play.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Wow. Alex is in on jokes that none of us are. Just laughing here in the corner.
Oh, I thought that it was on it.
Where's Alex? I'm here. I promise you I'm here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man.
Apparently Sri moved in and nobody knew it.
I was thinking his action. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we all missed that.
He just jammed the turn
Oh, good for him.
for 3x pots.
Oh, it's not my action.
And nobody knew it.
That is interesting.
Okay, well, look at this. Sri gets it done.
Yeah, he said, I will remain the chip leader. I will take this pot down one way or another.
That explains it. Chat wondering, what are we doing? Call the clock. Why is this guy tanking on a turn decision? But apparently he just donk led the turn for 3x pots after not connecting on the turn and got third pair to fold. So that explains what we thought was a tank instead.
I didn't know it's on him, but I'm all in.
Yeah, there we go.
That's good.
Shree's like, he's gonna listen back to this. He's gonna be like, why is everyone thinking I'm tanky?
Yeah.
I'm in.
I'm not sure
I'm
what,
in the mix.
what
You guys are-
everyone missed there, but I think the whole table, all of us, the chat, didn't see what was happening.
Like we said, the silent assassin. He just kind of snuck his stack in there. I don't know how he missed it. It's literally the largest.
Well, either that or he didn't know the action was on him, and once he found out, he immediately jammed. I'm not sure. Bernie threw that out there a couple times. Not certain. I'll find out for you if we can. The dealer's name. She's rock solid in the box. We know this.
It's a chip on the card.
$4 million.
Oh, okay.
Nice hand.
Okay.
Again, really big sizings here. Thomas opens for $4 million from the 1.2 big blind, 3.3x open, something like that.
Yeah.
You see that a lot when people want to make their decisions easy, right? I want to take this down pre-flop. I don't want to have to play post. I want to steal the blinds.
Right.
Oftentimes you also see people communicate the strength of their hand by the sizing. A middle strength hand, something that doesn't want to play post. We'll see if he continues those massive sizings with his monsters.
Sorry.
John with the ace-6 suited.
He's our short stack.
Yeah.
Not quite good enough to go with the 8 big blinds that he's working with. Sri on the button with a bad king, just lets it go, doesn't even think about it.
I'm all in.
One is all in.
Quick shove with 11 bigs from Thomas. He's found a couple good spots where Christian just hasn't had much to work with in the big. This one will get through with ease.
I'll do my best. Thank you. I got this, I got this.
Doing great. When they go all in, give me the win.
Yeah?
Those in the chat, thank you for being here. Really happy to have you supporting us at Borgata on this snow day, joining us if you're here in the area. Maybe you got called off work, called off school.
I'll take 2 more if you don't mind.
Yellow.
Across the country, across the world, glad you were celebrating with us.
You can play with or.
Watching these guys battle it out for well over $250,000, $318K up top. Hit that like button. Support this production crew working so hard, coming in on a snowy day to bring you live tournament poker.
Looks like Daniel's already itching. Those chips there. The 10-9 off. I think there's a jam coming.
Christian.
Oh, Christian's okay.
I think it's probably a call. Yep. Fine.
Okay. I like the way he's doing that. It makes me on the edge of my seat.
Daniel has too many chips to open rip. Pair for both players, second pair for Christian, and top pair for Daniel.
3 bets. 5 million, 10 million.
No,
2 million.
2 million.
Christian checks it over. Pops, puts in 2 million, just over half pot. 2 very strong hands here in the blinds. Any pair, hard to make. Christian will not get away from this for 1 bet, especially with backdoor straights.
Yeah, he's got to at least see the turn, right?
See 2 calls, 2 million.
He's given up the lead. Daniel has top pair, betting lead. 8 doesn't change much. No obvious draws come in. No obvious 2 pairs come in. And it goes a quick check, check, little pot control, and a beautiful 10 of diamonds, giving Daniel trips, making it less likely in Christian's mind that Daniel had a 10 in the first place.
3 bets.
Wonder if he can sniff this out. I mean, he did check.
Did he bet 4 million? He did. A big bet. Chunky. Yeah, bear with our graphics there. It was an 8 on the turn, I believe, an 8 of hearts, and then a 10 of diamonds on the river. Turn went check, check. So graphics will catch up. That action on the turn was very quick. Check, check on the turn, 8 of hearts, river, 10 of diamonds, check, and bet of 4 million from
Christian's
Daniel.
really thinking on this one.
His 5 just, he shouldn't ever have an 8, so he's not worried about an 8. And now it's harder for him to have a 10. So he's trying to see how much value Daniel has here compared to how many bluffs.
Yes, it's even. You're good. Thank you. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Should be in stacks.
Actually, a really tough spot for Christian. Loses pretty much only to a 10 when we think about the value that he can have.
I know we have. What do I have? I know what to have.
He knows what he has, TJ.
I don't know what I have.
We think about Daniel could have deuce 4, 4, 6, 6, 7.
Spade.
Probably not many aces that would have raised pre-flop. So the ace, deuce, ace 4 not really in play here.
Nice check on the turn.
But he does get called. And
Nice value bet
compliments. Easy value bet with trips, but just a really tough run out to get away from flop second pair by Christian. And says, nice check on the turn, gets you paid on the river, well done. That's a big pickup for Pops. Yes, run his short stack up to one of the middle stacks, probably sitting, we'll get our graphics updated with that hand, but somewhere around 20 million or so.
Yeah, for sure. You're good. I'm just trying to help you. T1 bets 20 million. It's all that. You're chill. Take your time. You're chill.
Thank you to all the love and support that the chat is giving, not only to the players and the dealers, but to us as well. We are super pumped to be here with you guys.
6, 7, 4, 6 balls. 7, 4.
Alex
8,
lives
4.
off of Ghost energy drinks and compliments, so keep both of them coming.
Raise?
Don't get me wrong, I would never be against compliments, but I would like to compliment Thomas on picking up an ace-king off here.
Look at that pivot.
Yeah.
Just embracing the commentary. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Another fairly big sizing, 2.5x.
How much?
17.
Nice little
17?
3 mil raise.
17.
Yeah, I'll count it in front of you. 10.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
13, 16, 16, 7.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
No sweat.
Yeah.
Tumultuous time.
Quick folds.
I wanted to sweat. Yeah.
No action
Finally.
for
Best hand I've
Thomas,
seen in
but
like 30 hours.
it's better than losing, right?
For a long time. Yeah. Relatively.
Also, compliments make the world go round. It makes people feel good.
There's our current counts. Pops.
Oh, you're saying Pop. Okay.
Yeah,
Way
yeah.
makes-
His nickname's Pops.
A lucky hand.
Daniel
Sure.
Pop.
Got it, got it.
That's not his full last
Nice.
name, but that's what he goes by. So that's what we're rolling with.
Yeah, no, I mean, I can respect it. I was just
The
curious.
Romanian.
Shree has dwindled a little bit, but still in the lead.
Yeah, that was not top to bottom chip counts.
Yeah.
So Sri still up top and opening up ace-10 offsuit from early position. If you go on poker.org, their instant live feed. You can check current chip counts as well as payouts. Otherwise, they flash on the screen every once in a while or so in between hands. Currently, the next person to be eliminated makes just over almost $38,000, while first place gets just over $318,000.
Eight raises. 3.2.
Chip leader doing what chip leader does, opens up the ace-5 off from under the gun. 3.2. All right, I feel like this is just going to be a thing for the rest of this final table.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to stop commentating on these big sizes because everyone's using them, so they're not weird.
Yeah.
3.2 million from 1.2. On. And a shove from Rishi out of the small blind with king jack off against the chip leader under the gun open.
You know, Shree's just sitting here like, man, if they don't quit.
13.2.
Every time I get a little loose, I get punished.
Exactly.
This is actually a very aggressive and intuitive play from Rishi. Recognizing the chip leader might be a little wider than most from under the gun, takes his 2 Broadway cards to war for it all. Not content to sit by and wait for better spots, puts his chips to work. Three's probably a little bit of frustration to go with.
Yep.
Showing the players that he's not making a light fold, even though he's making a very natural fold with ace-5 off there after the shove.
Yeah, I mean, but for a third of his stack, you can't really.
Yeah, I doubt Sri was actually thinking about it, but probably frustrated that he keeps getting punished with these. Whenever he does try to be the chip leader and put some pressure on. Great shove by Rish.
Like ace-5, 6.
Why isn't Hustler green at this final table?
I guess not.
You know, I'm sure Zach wishes he was.
Yeah. I don't know his name. You had 7s that hand?
12.
You had 7s that hand?
When?
You had 3 10s?
Two.
Same thing. Yeah, same thing.
It's the same. 7.
Same thing. Ace high and 7s are the same thing.
No, I didn't have it.
They're the same thing. I was just curious. Oh, 6 spot.
The 10 is a really bad card.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes you feel way more confident. Yeah, for sure.
I think we're talking about the trip 10s.
Check back to the turns too.
Yeah. A great check, man.
It's nice. Guess pot control a little bit too.
Ooh, we got some 9s in the mix.
Stand there,
With John's all in for 6 mil. Rudy here's got to think about it. I mean, it's.
I'm all in.
Yep. There. Never mind. He's
Good luck,
not.
guys.
He's going
Good luck,
for it.
guys.
Good luck, boys.
Good luck, guys.
We've got a flip. John Miriam, jockey coaching student, all in with king queen for 5 bigs. Thomas gets in there with his pocket 9s.
I mean, I told you, I really like 9s. I'm hoping this is a fun run out.
Spin the wheel.
Keep it clean, dealer.
I think it would be fun if it was a little sweaty. Maybe some diamonds on the flop. The backdoor equity.
Probably a 10 jack deuce or something like that.
Oh, there is a jack.
Backdoors and 2 overs for John. Thomas 9 still good.
Yes.
Oh,
there's a set.
Still sweaty. He's got 3 outs.
Don't celebrate too early.
Yeah.
John looking for a 10. Not there.
does not
We'll
get
lose our
there.
second player. John Merriam came in with 14 million to this final table. Picked up a few pots here and there with some aggression, but unfortunately the flip that decided his fate did not go his way.
Yeah.
And he exits in 7th place
But he did
for
get the jump.
$37,954. Well done, John.
Yeah.
No problem. My bad.
Representing your Jaka family well.
You gotta
Takes
go there.
7th place.
Yeah. He got a nice little pay jump though. I did say 9's hit though.
You did?
Call
Made a set.
back.
I got you.
No.
Sometimes in tournament poker, it's just your time to die. When you have 5
Exactly.
bigs and 2 paint cards, you get it in, you hope for the best. This one didn't go his way. Good game, John. We're down to 6.
How much did he have there? I didn't even count.
He had like 6 million.
6 plus 6 and change, so plus the blind, you pick up like 7 million, 8 million. No, not more. 6, 8,
That's a
8.4.
nice round, huh?
Like 9. Oh, you're making small blind too, so like 8.4 million, yeah.
And you call me?
Yeah, that's a nice,
Because
very
what
nice
the
spot.
fuck I
It's a
don't
big flip.
Just to show my card because you can
Oh,
have
we got the eyeglasses. Oh wait, no, the sunnies raised.
These cards also bounce around. Even with Chris, you're good.
So
You're good, Habib. No problem. No problem.
if you're going all in, I don't know if I.
The most elite dealers have the shortest arms too. It's
Players
It's too hard.
fairly friendly for such a big final table, talking strategy.
2, 3.
Oh, there's 6 of us now, so yeah.
Yeah, it's on 6. Axel's on 6. I feel like, is he okay with you? 6 raises 2.5.
Rishi's turn with pocket, or with the king queen, and Thomas has crabs on the button.
Don't lose too much. It's just 6 million,
2.5.
Lets it go.
Let's it go. Oh, but Shri with another pocket pair of 4s.
Think we're gonna see a call from Sri.
It's my
He
I
called.
wanted Thomas to have 5s.
I call.
8-9. We'll see a flop getting a good price, going 3 ways.
Oh yeah.
3 players.
Just last one.
Jack 5 deuce.
It's on him.
Action's on 8.
4's still ahead, but hard to
Check.
know that on this flop
Right.
against 2 players.
That's right. I did put it.
Yeah.
Like it checks through most of the time on this flop, unless Rishi wants to
Yeah, he's right.
keep to
Represent
telling his
that
story
check,
on
yeah.
this.
Thanks.
And you have a chip leader calling you out of a small blind. Give you a little pause from just piling money in.
Check to you.
And you guys are sharp.
Rudy with the acknowledgement to the staff. They are sharp,
Everybody.
just like these players.
Does check around as expected. The ace of clubs on the turn favors Rishi's range heavily.
1 check.
Will he put in the delayed c-bet to represent this bullet? I think so. He agrees.
Yep.
6 bets.
Can Shri find the call or raise?
1 minus.
Betting that is a
Not.
no.
Oh.
Very
You have 1 white and pink.
sick call this would be.
Oh,
My
I love
goodness.
it though.
Non-believer. Well, he does have the gutter ball, of
Yeah,
course.
he did, exactly.
I would
The gutter
love
ball,
to
the
see like
backdoor
an 8 of
flush.
hearts here, brick. 7 of diamonds is as described. Can Rishi empty the clip?
8 check.
He's got about 78%
one
pot
white.
here with 12.5 behind.
6 off.
Yeah. I mean,
A shove. He does.
oh my goodness. Can he make the call? I kind of want him to. I'm excited.
The chat disagrees. All the Rishi fans in the house would love for this to get through. So hard to call here. But here's the thing.
He already
Rishi checks the flop.
Yeah.
Bets the turn. Would he do this? Risk his tournament life with ace-king? He probably should
Yeah.
to get value from worse aces.
Yeah,
But
I don't
does
know.
Sri believe that's not true? Does Sri think this is just a bluff?
I mean, this would be a 6 soul read if he makes the call.
That's what's going through Sri's mind, just to think about this. Is he really betting 1 pair here on the river for value? And if he thinks the answer is no, he might be putting him exactly on these type of king high, queen high bluff hands. Excellent play by Rish. I think this is right. I think
love
he
it. He's
probably
in there.
should have shedded the pocket fours. Most of the time, the gut shot kept him around, and now he's just deciding, does this guy really have value here?
Oh, and he lets it go.
His radar was blaring.
Yeah.
Everything told him that he
even says show the
didn't have
bluff.
it.
He knows that it's a bluff, but he can't risk it. I get it. Oh,
Lets it go.
Would have been such a sick soul read.
And Rish moves up to third in chips, up to nearly 30 million after getting the fold through. What a play. Takes a lot of heart to put all your chips on the line with king high, but when you have the range advantage, you know the other guy doesn't have a good hand. Just gotta risk it.
We got Thomas Leviano up in the chip lead now.
Oh, Sri does shrink out after that.
Yeah. Thomas
And
has now moved into first, Sri in second,
much
and
more
Rishi in third.
balanced stats, no overwhelming chip leader.
Sri now picking up the king jack suited. Makes a nice little raise to 4 mil.
I'm all in.
Thomas is, he's shipping it with the pocket fives.
Shoves the pair. He is the short stack at the table with 16 million, so I see him less of a factor.
17.
17 million?
No,
Says
I'm just rounding
17,
it.
we said
Somewhere around
16.
there.
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 5, 13, 5, 14, 5, 15, 16 even.
16 even.
Yeah, it was one off.
We got 14
Luck.
bigs or so, and gets a call from the king jack. We're gonna flip it.
Flip?
Which hand do you like, Alex?
I kind of like the fives.
You take fives, I take king jack for lunch tomorrow?
Yes.
It's
Cook
a bet.
it.
Here we go.
Just feel like it's destined after our conversation earlier.
Oh my gosh,
my
a
God.
big flop. Because he's got counterfeit outs, he's got flush outs, he's got pair outs.
Oh, but he hit the five! Let's go!
A full house.
We're going for steak tomorrow.
Rip to my wallet.
Thanks, TJ.
Thomas drills
God, that
the
was so
full house
sick.
on the turn.
Oh man, Thomas, you gotta smile. Man, you just hit the world on that turn. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, he had 18. And they gave him the WSOP flop.
They said, we're gonna make you sweat, but we're gonna reward.
And now things have changed drastically.
Oh my God, yeah.
The short stack is now in second place. Thomas Halachuk after that double. And
I went to bed
Srikanth,
with my
who
pajamas
nothing
on
has
back.
gone right for at this table.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Chip leader coming into the day is down to 18 bigs.
10, 12, 14, 16 million.
16 even.
You're good, Doug. 10, 12.
Yeah, no, I felt that one. I got chills over here, guys. I felt it coming. Thomas is still in shock,
Thanks.
just kind of like sitting there, like. I think he kind of just assumed that he wasn't gonna hit it.
Really, really good flop there for Srikanth. He was actually the favorite after the flop with two overs to the fives, the flush draw, and the pair outs. But
Literally.
five just draws him dead.
He had problems.
No, he's not. He had problems. Rudy, he had
Said
problems.
With the five, he had problems. Yeah, problems being he was dead.
Oh man.
Chat saying they played with him yesterday with Thomas Halachuk, who just doubled, and he won like 8 all-ins. That's how you get to these final
That's
tables.
tournament poker, though,
You just
man.
run
Like,
good,
you gotta.
win your flips.
85% of the time, you're gonna lose, but that 15% that you sun run, man, feels fucking nice.
To be honest, when you think about these flips, like that flip was probably worth somewhere around $80,000.
Oh yeah.
Offsuit 5.
That's massive.
Yeah, I
That's
mean,
a
like, that's
huge
just-
flip when we're talking equity.
Oh, lots of diamonds out here today. Shri with the queen 5 on the cutoff.
How much is that?
I like a queen 5 suited.
Okay,
Raises the
Sri's
mill.
full on annoyed mode.
Oh yeah, I think this might be a little tilt, but maybe we can see some magic happen. Oh, Daniel with the ace jack and Christian.
A snap shove.
Sri. Oh man.
The face says it all. When will I win a hand?
Literally, he's like every time. Daniel hasn't been doing this light though so far, so I think.
Oh, Sri isn't thinking about this. This is posturing.
I hope so.
This is trying to
posturing or is it
communicate.
tilt?
Both. He's having a funeral in his head for his tournament, for his chip stack that is no longer a thing.
Yeah.
And thinking, when will I ever get a race through?
When will they respect my opens? I get it, Shri.
6.
I wish we could clip this race just looking.
This is the Hustler Casino Live Doom Zoom right here.
Literally, this is the.
He didn't even lose yet, and we're zooming in on his pain.
Capitalizing on it.
21.
Production, you guys are savages.
22.
But you're killing it. I do love to see it. Shri is really. He might actually be thinking, maybe I just go home now. Maybe I just get it over with. Who knows?
If he calls, then I'm buying you lunch for the rest of the series.
Oh my God. Okay, come on, Shri.
Please count. Nervous?
If he calls and wins, I'm buying you lunch and dinner for the rest of the series.
I love this. Oh, that would be so sick.
I'm just reverse free rolling myself. That's how sure I am. Let's go.
No, Shri.
Thank you.
I wanted steak every day.
I need it. I don't know you, but I need it.
Sri is really got to collect himself here.
Yeah, I mean he's got to reevaluate.
It's no longer the final table that it was when he came in.
Exactly.
He was the chip leader, big spot, had full control, came in competent, composed.
Right.
He is now, everything has gone wrong.
Yeah.
Will he continue to just give chips away? Or will he collect himself, pick his spots, and battle back as the other players have?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be that person, but I'm kind of rooting for everyone because they all seem lovely. I kind of hope he gets it back together.
Such a golden retriever. Loves everyone.
I mean, they seem so nice.
Couple of aces here. Thomas first act opens up the ace 3 suited.
I do like a suited wheel ace.
Yeah.
Kristen with a marginal ace 9. I really like a 3-bet here if you can find it. But fold's understandable. You're facing an open from a cutoff wide range and a big stack.
Yeah.
Can oftentimes 3-bet take it down, but I don't blame him for not taking that spot. Instead, it's over to Rishi with Jack 8, who also lets it go.
I got nightmares playing post flop with you. I always flop massive draws and just brick.
First in the pot often wins when we're looking at marginal holdings.
I gotcha.
Unless your name is Sri.
I was going to say, I don't know if Shri would agree with you on that
Who always
one,
runs into top of range. Okay, we've got Sri now just limping under the gun, trying anything. King 7 suited. Desperately wants to right the ship and is shoveling water off the floor of the ship, trying to get things going in the right direction. But Rishi looks at pocket 8s.
I do like 8s.
Call from under the gun. Sri's the first time that he's done this.
6 calls.
She decides,
switching it up now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna 3-bet fold this. Don't want to throw this equity away in case this guy limps at aces or something.
You're already in there. You just check.
Oh, yeah, right. What am I doing? I forgot I was the big blind.
Sorry.
Rudy, deep in thought about something. Probably still thinking about those 9s from earlier.
King 10 deuce. The limp looks good now as Shree flops top pair. All hearts, no hearts to be seen in these 3 players' hands. Likely to just take it down. And what could have been taken down pre gets taken down on the flop instead after hitting top pair. Actually, I think if Shree opens there, then Rish probably just shoves the 8s.
Yeah.
But with the limp,
just the one.
Just played the conservative route in case things were fishy.
Right, things get a little out of hand.
Do what?
That noise that went off that says 1
That
minute.
was just someone's alarm too.
Yeah,
so that's
10 seconds. Or 10 seconds.
Oh, I hear you.
The noise that goes off is that ding usually in the other
Yeah.
room. Where they'll go blinds up, next level.
That one.
That's everywhere. It's everywhere. That's everywhere.
All in.
Oh, we have an all in. A nice ace-4 suited.
3, 3, 5. Threes.
This is a big all in. 27 million. Max pressure.
So.
Fold,
Pops
fold.
is not messing around. Sometimes you gotta mix it up, you know?
We're going up, and this blind jump is actually fairly significant from 1.2 to 1.6. Big increase. That means average stack has gone down quite a bit.
Christopher.
Yeah.
So, baby.
We have our chip lead with 22.5 bigs roughly.
How the leaderboard has changed. Thomas, what once was a short stack, is on top. But Christian looking to change that with pocket kings from under the gun.
Oh my goodness. I see why they called him the king yesterday.
The king has kings. Christian El Rey.
Rishi with a king
Todo
jack
gasolina.
off. Oh, gasolina.
No frenas.
Sí.
Uh-oh, Rishi sees king jack again. Nefarious thoughts enter his mind.
Oh yeah, you see the eyebrows. Ah, he makes the fold, okay.
Good job. Shree sees queen 9. Don't do it, Shree.
No,
Oh boy.
Shree, you only have like 12.5.
He wants to see some flops.
Oh.
2 gapper. Let's see what happens. He does not want to see a queen or a 9.
No.
An ace. Neither player wants to see it. We'll see if Christian puts out a range bet. He does. Simplifies the decision tree for himself.
That's 1.69.
I would already have the cards in the middle if I was Shree.
Really like this bet. We have a range advantage for sure against the small blind.
Oh, 100%.
We have the nut advantage, having more aces. And if we do get called, we can check back turn to pot control and see a free river. So in this case, most of the time we take it down, and in this case we do as well. Look at these stacks. The chip leader has 23 big blinds.
Shree with 10.
Short stack Shree with 10. So very compressed final table. Nobody has piles. Not a lot of post-flop play. We'll see who has their pre-flop ranges tightened and drilled down, and who runs best in this card distribution. Pops, for the first time ever, takes more than 2 seconds to make a decision and folds deuces under the gun.
Six fold.
Raise.
Raising off.
Thomas, the old school player who announces his actions before he selects the sizing.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun to see.
4 million.
It's like the old school movies. I raise, and then you sit there, and then you put your chips in.
Exactly. You gotta, you know you're gonna do it. You just gotta figure out how much. No, I enjoy it. It also makes it a lot easier for other players and dealers to know what's happening. Like,
Well, in No Limit, unfortunately, you still have to wait for the number.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, I feel like it makes it a lot easier for for people. It avoids any miscommunications. Thomas with 6s. Just a smooth call, it appears.
King Jack, another ace-high board for the pre-flop raiser, and another continuation bet spot. That's going to be hard to continue for the small blind.
All right. Oh, yep.
Does let it go. In a lot of spots, 30,000, less than 20 big 6s is a shove according to like GTO charts, but because we're at such a big final table and your risk premium is so high,
right?
I don't blame him for not pushing all in with the 6s. It's a disaster when you run into a dominating pair.
Alien spaceship sound. Like, what? You hear it?
Rishi's over here talking about the aliens.
Yeah, precisely.
Spaceship sound.
Thought I was losing it. Everyone looked at me. Yeah, I know. It's not.
All right, Rudy with the ace-6 off and the hijack. Rishi with the jack-deuce, easy folds.
6 folds.
No reason to get in the mix with these hands. Shri, though, with the queen-4 suited. All in. Oh!
He is ready to get this stack back or get out of here.
Exactly.
Christian with pocket 3s. Even if you think Sri is pretty wide, you're still at best flipping.
100%.
2 folds.
And he just takes those blinds down. Shri said, I came in as a chip lead and I will get back to it.
I tell you, in 30 minutes, Sri is either going to be back at the top or busted.
Oh, 100%.
If it continues playing the way he does. I'm not criticizing it. I'm just saying that's going to be the result
of course,
of this range that he's playing since dwindling his chips.
Yeah, hopefully he'll have a different fate than Joseph earlier when things just weren't going right. I think Shri can pull this off. I do like a queen-4 suited.
Based on the way his opponents are responding, though.
Oh my God, Shri with kings!
Oh boy.
Oh man, I told you it's gonna turn around.
Well,
You just gotta think pink.
I'll tell you this. With the way the players are responding to his play thus far,
Yeah.
they don't believe his opens anymore.
Not at all. There's been a lack of respect. So Thomas with the ace-5 suited. I think this is gonna be a nice little pot.
This is one of those I could easily see Thomas 3-bet jamming as a bluff. The sexy cat jam that everyone loves, but not this time.
Oh, he's better than me. I'm in there. I like a suited
You
wheel ace.
might get there. Big spot though.
Oh, Rishi with the ace-jack.
Oh boy.
I told you, fireworks, man.
Well, we're not folding, right?
Absolutely not.
He shoved the king-jack earlier against an under-the-gun open from Sri.
Yeah, this feels...
But to his credit, Sri's sticking with the same size, whether he has the goods or not. There's the shove.
There it is. Shri fist bumping in his head already. Oh, yes. Let's see some
Jack
action.
King. Oh, dude, I folded.
You know, I kind of want a sweaty board. I always want a sweaty board.
With an ace already gone, Rishi's looking at 2 aces and found the top of Sri's range.
Maybe a queen 10 for a sweat.
Queen 9. Backdoor's working, but nothing. Oh, and the ace of diamonds.
Another. Oh, it's sweaty.
2 aces. 9 diamonds.
Oh,
7
there we
of
go.
hearts.
All right, Shri, look at Shri.
Yeah, I was thinking about
So excited. He's like, finally.
Shri wakes up with a monster, finds a
Look
big
at him. He's
hand in the
like,
big
can
blind,
you believe this?
and gets all of it back in one fell swoop.
21?
Yeah. 10, 14, 15, 16.
You might cover.
18, 20.
Rishi, the fan favorite in the chat, runs into it, can't find an ace, loses
18,
almost all of his
20.
chips, and has 2.1 big blinds left. A nightmare scenario for Metha.
Yeah, there's no reason to take that.
To be fair, though, this table has been... It's had quite the variance, so I feel like he could easily come back.
Of the last 10 hands that Sri has opened, Ace-Jack was ahead of 9 of them.
Literally.
But he runs into kings at the worst possible time and can't improve. That's what happens when you face an opponent who's raising all the time. They
Right.
get monsters too, and if you have
You gotta dodge them.
a big hand at the wrong time, it's just going to get in.
Yeah, I don't know. I believe in Rishi. I think he can come back. 2.1 big blinds, chip in a chair.
Metha. Oh yeah, Rishi Metha. 2.1
What
big
did I say?
blinds. No, you're right.
Oh, yeah, Rishi. I think he can come back.
It's desperation mode for Rishi Metha, fan favorite in the chat. Needs to find a hand to get him back in this game. Meanwhile, everyone else licking their chops, blood in the water, looking for a pay jump.
We said Shri was either going to be on top or bottom, and he came back to the top. They're literally tied for first place in chips right now, or chip lead.
Pocket Kings will help that happen.
Yeah.
You're right, Nick. Triv, $200,000 up in flames. Equity of that hand alone, probably not that much, but potential.
Rishi with the ace-7. I mean, he's just got to be all in.
500.
500 more?
Rudy with the,
Nope.
any two cards.
Jack
Rishi,
4.
you're ahead.
Shout out Robbie Jade Lou in the big blind. Exact suits? Jack of clubs, 4 diamonds?
Maybe.
It
I
might have been
actually
4
don't
hearts,
remember.
Something like that.
I remember the whole cards. I don't remember the suits. But Rishi ahead. I told you, the flip can come. And the ace smacks it. See?
Only backdoor straights or 2 pairs. Now the 4 does give more life to Thomas. Not there. 3 of hearts.
There we go. See? You just got to think pink. Rishi now with 4.2 big blinds. Oh, wait. He has
More than that.
the big blinds. Yeah, he's got like what?
Let's do some quick math here, Alex. How much does he
Stop
have?
it. That's not my strong suit.
Well, you started this
2,
conversation. He's got
4.
5.2 big blinds.
5.2. I was getting there. We forgot the small blind. He started with 2.1 plus 2.1 plus 2 from the big blind. Who was in the big blind? Oh, it was small blind versus big blind. So just 5.2. Yeah, you're right. All right. I'm gonna wheel away now. Thomas with 6s again.
I'm under the gun.
Yes, sir, you are.
Raise.
Raise.
3.2.
Guys might look at the ace-jack shove from Rishi and say that was too loose. I would imagine, like I said, 9 of the last 10 opens that Sri opened, ace-jack was ahead of.
Oh, yeah.
So
Sri
he's
with the
playing his
ace.
opponent, not afraid to jam it for 20 bigs, and just ran into it. I don't know that he makes that play against most of the other opponents at the table. We got 6s versus 8s here, 3 on the right side of it against Thomas.
We have our 2 chip leads going at it right now.
So Thomas opened under the gun. Sri just called in the big blinds. And on a king-jack board flop,
gotta
it's
bet.
really hard to know that your 8s are ahead as Sri. That said, he was willing to put it in with 4s
Yeah.
earlier when 2 overs hit the board.
3.4.
You got to know you're probably going to face another barrel most of the time if you're Sri, but hoping that this call will shut down the action against hands worse than his.
Also holding a heart. It might not be the best heart, but it is a heart. Doesn't matter anymore.
Very brickish 3 offsuit on the turn. Thomas probably knows that his 6s are either behind or up against a big draw.
Yeah.
And another big brick.
I think earlier, though, since he folded them, I think this might be taking a stand hand instead of a I'm actually good here hand.
In this case, 2 barrels probably
Check,
would have got the
yeah.
job done. Instead, he's going to take his showdown equity, which in this case is not good.
Shuri is powering back up, taking down another pot.
Back on top of the chip counts, how quickly things change. His body language is different. His mannerisms are different.
Oh, yeah.
He's
Looking a little
back
more
to hole
relaxed.
with more chips than ever before at 51.2 million and 32 big blinds, leading the pack. Rishi down on the bottom of the counts with 5.1 bigs and a dream.
I've noticed that Christian's kind of taken a back seat as of recent. He's normally more of an aggressive player. I wonder if we'll see him kick that up now being second, or see if he'll just try and get the ladders.
800 for the small game. 8116. And you have a 500K.
Christian, very situation dependent. We've seen some tight folds and some loose plays, so he's adjusting on the fly depending on his opponent and the situation. Definitely not stuck in one strategy by any means. But with 14 bigs, your options are limited.
I am.
6 folds. 7 folds.
Shree with the ace. Oh my goodness, he's just
Ace-jack
getting
in the small.
smacked right now.
1 fold.
Shoves the small, gets a fold out of the big blind suited king. 3 in a row for the man in the 8th seat, Shree. We know things can change quickly. Rishi by no means out of this thing with 8.2 million.
Not at all. Shree, I mean, Shree was kind of sinking, and now he's all the way up. So anything can happen.
Obviously, you need some run good. You need to win
No, that's
the
his
next
card.
hand where you
It's
put
his
your
card.
chips in if
This
you're
one.
Rishi. But he seems as cool as the other side of the pillow, and he's ready to get to work.
Oh yeah.
Ace on
Yeah, thank you. Hopefully I get rewarded.
him. Ace confused.
3 folds.
I did not get rewarded.
6 folds. 7 folds. 8 folds.
Call.
1 call.
Small blind limps in.
Is this 10 million right here?
No, it's more. It's, I have like 20 total.
Right?
Yeah, just call.
You're good now. You got chips.
Got my chips back.
20.
19. 19 behind.
A little accounting amongst the blinds. Christian taking his Jack 10 off, willing to just see a flop. And see a flop he does, top pair for Christian. Nothing besides an over and back doors for Thomas, or a back door. The man in the Lamborghini hoodie who hopes to buy a Lambo after this tournament bets out, gets the folds, takes it down.
16.
Loveless, have you had a chance to play anything here at the Borgata yet?
No, but I'm so excited. I'll be playing the Almighty tomorrow.
Almighty million, $400 buy-in.
Oh yeah. I am super pumped. So I was actually back here in September, and I did the winners video and got to chat with Hayden, who took second in it. And I was devastated that I didn't get to play then. So now, this is redemption. I'm going to come in. I'm going to...
all in.
Oh, we got an all in.
Thomas putting his 18.8 million to work.
2 folds. 2 folds.
Just under 12 bigs and a pair
Danny.
gets it done from the
There
button.
we go.
So predictions coming in for the $400 Almighty.
I predict I might not win it.
Might not.
Might not. I'm not ruling it out.
Okay.
You have to think positive. You know, if you go in with a negative mindset, you're always going to lose. For the most
Usually.
part.
Sure, I get that.
So I predict that I will make a final table of it. Just because I want to. And I think I can make it happen.
Love to hear it.
Maybe not playing Queen 5 suited, middle position, but I will adjust.
But you're still going to do it, though.
No, I really do think that it's about a mindset. I think if you ask any of these players, they didn't expect to be here, but they're here. So I mean, you just once you're here, you got to think about it like you're already won it, you know?
You saw it too?
Yeah.
It's the positive energy. You surround
Oh,
yourself
yeah.
with it. It comes from within. Yeah.
Do you think it matters what their star sign is? Sagittarius?
Okay, so hot take.
Aries.
I actually don't know a lot about horoscope stuff. I know I'm a Leo,
Okay.
which checks out,
But you're
is
talking
what I'm told.
about the general vibe.
Oh, you're talking, yeah, no, you're talking about like the energy, the cosmic energy.
Well, that's what you're talking about.
Well, I'm talking about just yeah, I guess I am, huh? No, I actually don't think the horoscope parts
Such a bad.
uh,
Good for you.
is as relevant, but I do think that having a good mindset, I mean, like, it has been shown. If you walk around expecting bad things to happen, you're gonna find it, and if you walk around thinking good things are gonna happen, you're gonna be more open to seeing the good.
Okay, let me ask this. You get all your chips in with aces versus kings. You have an 81% chance of winning. If you believe in your head, God, bad things always happen to me, I always lose these.
Yeah.
Do you think it makes it more likely that you lose?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. So your mental thoughts can change the cards in the deck.
It doesn't change the card. Okay, I feel like silly saying this, but it doesn't change the cards. But like, if you go in with like a negative attitude, I just feel like it affects everything
The
around
run-out.
you.
The run out.
Kinda, yeah. Speaking of runouts, we have an interesting hand.
Well
Shree
done
with
to
the
change
ace.
that conversation.
Shree with the ace queen off.
Poke
raise
your
to
org
5.5.
if you're watching, if you're listening, clip that. I won it.
Oh,
Ace
you know,
queen gets
it
it
wasn't
done.
as interesting as I was hoping for to switch it. No, I know it sounds silly. I really do think that if you go in with a negative, I think it might not affect the run out, but I think it affects your play.
There we go. And that I can
that's
get
what
on
I
board
focus
with.
on, is that if I sit there thinking, oh my God, my aces always get cracked. Oh my God. I have to be more tighter play right now because I've lost with king queen suited before. I mean, I think those things really do affect your play. I don't actually think that it's like a cosmic thing.
Okay. Affecting your play, 100%. If you're confident, you're making the right plays no matter what, you believe that you're going to make the right play, it'll lead to you making the right play. Once you put the chips in,
Well,
I
yeah.
don't care what you're thinking, nothing changes.
No, that's just variance, and at that point, you just gotta accept with how it is.
Yeah.
I don't think like I'm like, man, I'd really like to win this money. Therefore, an ace, my aces should hold. Like,
Oh, we got an all in.
Yep.
Daniel opens up the
Speaking
jack
in-
10 suited. Rishi finds a pocket pair on the button and jams the threes.
Maybe we can see here. Maybe Rishi will hope for the 3.
Crabs
Hope to
versus
hold.
pops.
Let's see who's been more positive. Let's see who wins. I think out of brutalness, I think Rishi should win.
Well, he's ahead
He's
on the
holding.
ace 7-4. Backdoors for Daniel.
Oh,
no.
Come on, the 2-outer.
Will-
Give it to him.
The smile.
Oh,
and the
GG's, Rishi.
exit.
Oh, man, he put up a hard and valiant. Is that the word?
Valiant.
You know what? Words are hard for me sometimes.
Well, 2
Valiant.
ghost energy drinks in, I understand. But Rishi's threes go down in flames. He played really, really well.
Yeah,
Played
I mean-
aggressive. Picked a spot at the wrong time to move the ace-jack in, ran into kings, and exits our tournament
In 6th place.
in 6th. There's the
A
payout.
nice 2 pay jump. Taking home $48,956. That's a lot of tournament buy-ins if you play the low ones.
Excellent run. The chat mourns his fall. He played really well. Good job, Rishi. Nice to meet you. Nice to watch you play. Congrats on the deep run. I'm sure we'll see you again. And then there were 5. Next player gets $65,815.
Is it 35?
No.
We're down to 5. This is getting more real than ever before.
Rishi getting a lot of love and support in the chat. Someone actually said that they are in Dubai right now. It is 1 a.m. there, and they stayed up to watch him. He fought long and hard. And, I mean, he did take home quite a nice little payday. Now Shree with the jack-8 suited, and Daniel with the ace-jack off.
Daniel with the delay. Nope, just another check. Happy with his ace high showdown value, and it does not cost him. Still has the best hand. Will Sri attempt to take this away after check, check, flop, check, check, turn? He does, but he gets called by Pops.
Wow.
Well done. Ace high didn't even think about it. Just puts it in.
Easy days.
The best part about final tables is being able to spread out as each player gets eliminated.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're on a live stream, you're kind of stuck to your box, unfortunately.
Exactly.
So got a lot of empty space there between the 3 seed and the 7 seed.
Oh, Daniel with the ladies. Don't look suspicious. Don't look suspicious.
Looked like they were.
He just moves in.
He just, yeah. I mean,
It looked like the blind in front of him.
A massive shove with ladies. Oh no, Sri has ace 4 suited and he's thinking.
I don't know if he has to jam 25 bigs there.
Oh, sorry.
Shri, you've been on the topsy-turvy right now, bud.
And this is a spot where if Daniel just opened, he would have got action from Sri.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I can't hate it. I just don't understand it.
If I'm at this final table, I want action from Sri right now.
Right.
Who's willing to gamble and willing to
Yeah,
put
we've
it in
seen
with
it
a
all
wide
day.
variety of hands.
I folded 10s.
When you just shove the queens, you kind of let your opponents play
Made me fold
perfectly.
10.
Yeah, you're denying yourself value there, yeah.
I need, if you hit the 10, why? One time I showed you, I have good hand.
You look strong. I don't know.
Did he just say, why not shove? I had a good hand. Well,
Yeah, that's right. I
That's-
saw 10s. Just put it right in the mug.
yeah.
Players kind of doing what players do. You don't directly criticize. You just kind of troll
Yeah, you
at the
just
table.
ask questions.
Yeah, just snap mucked pocket 10s, which we know didn't happen.
Right.
But the kind of thing you comment to your opponent, being like, yeah, I'm only going to call you with better.
Exactly.
Thanks for letting me get away.
Well, kind of like what you said. I mean, yeah, he didn't actually have 10s there, but like he's forcing them to play correctly. Because I mean, what's calling him here? Ace King, like.
Well,
ace
you got to
jack,
think
maybe?
that something like Jacks is probably, but like that's a very narrow part of the range.
That's what I'm saying. Like a little too narrow.
Some real hands here.
Oh,
Sri
yeah.
opens up the cutoff with ace 8 off,
Sri.
a pocket pair, and queen jack.
Oh man. Okay,
very-
Christian with the 6s now.
Yeah, very reasonable open.
Yeah.
A very reasonable shove.
Yep. I just feel bad. I'm just laughing because poor Shri every time. It's just any open. He's just.
He's going to be tempted on this one though for 12.5 bigs.
I mean, yeah, but I kind of think the correct play would be to fold. If I'm being honest.
We've got an ace. We've got Christian jamming the small.
Hey, he's counting out how much of his stack this would be. It's about half his stack.
In the tank with the ace.
19.5.
Sri consults with the internal knowledge, the annals of poker history. Ace 8 doesn't meet the criteria, lets it go.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth risking that much of my stack.
I had a good hand, yes.
He did. He had a pocket pair. He's not lying.
He's not lying. But I always laugh when people ask that. It's like, what do you? No, I actually had a terrible hand. I had 10 deuce off, and I just wanted to mess with you. Like, you're never saying that. It's always gonna be a good hand.
Big one.
People comparing,
Ace,
let's talk about it podcast.
Ace, ace.
Shout out to you in the chat. dropping lots of comments. Appreciate you participating. He did shove deuces earlier, but that was from an 11 big blind stack and late position. This was from a 23 big blind stack from early position when he shoved the pocket queens. Daniel, that is. Slightly different scenarios. It worked this time. Didn't change too much, except he might have been able to get some action from some of his opponent's weaker holdings.
I did raise some. I was big blind or small blind?
You're big blind. You're big. You open under the gun.
I'm big blind.
5 players remaining for each of these players. Only 4 players between them and $318,000. Alex, what do you think's going through your mind? Is the money real yet? How hard is it to stay in the moment and just play proper strategy, or are these guys thinking what they could buy with all this money?
Oh man. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I've never played for this much money, so it's a little hard for me to say, but I think, personally, when there's money at stake, I usually don't even think about it, to be honest. I'm just so focused on getting that first place. If I was them, I don't think I'm thinking about the money right now. I'm thinking about playing the best poker I can to just get that hardware and that first place. Like, I mean, I think you might, the night before, think about all the things you can buy. Definitely keeps you up at night, just laying in bed thinking about a final table, all the money that you could win. But during play, yeah, I don't think I could think about anything else but playing.
Got a raise from the small blind for the 10-4 off. Got a polar, best of hands, worst of hands, putting the raise in. Middling hands happy to limp and see a flop in case you get raised. The 10-4 this time gets it done.
Cut. I had. Do something good for me.
There's our remaining payouts. 5th place, all these players guaranteed $65,815. First place, $318,082. Big paydays in play. We talked about it earlier, but each of these players, this is the biggest tournament spot that they've had as far as final table. Some on the final table of a big tournament for the first time, but the largest cash that any of the final table players have was from Rishi, who scored $82,290. So at this point, this is pretty much the biggest payout that any of these players have received already.
Did you say that Pops lives here now?
In the area, had to verify because his phone.
My question, I was just curious, like, to be in Romania and then be like, you know what? I'm going to the Borg. I'm going to the Bogata. I'm going to go win a kickoff event there. Just very curious about that.
He hasn't had a live tournament score recorded since 2018.
Okay. I mean, this feels like it's making up for it.
Yeah, definitely so. I believe he lives around the area, but I'm not 100% certain on this one. He's the only one I'm not sure. His Hendon says he's from Romania and resides in Romania, but talking to him, I'm pretty sure he's local at this point. He's got the Win poker hat on. One of my favorite places to play poker.
I do like the Win.
Three folds.
Five-handed, considered short-handed at this point.
Ooh, I like a king-8 suited.
Ranges
Small
wide,
blind.
king-8 suited.
I like. Are we
is
3-betting?
a
What
monster.
are we doing here? I'm excited.
One fold.
No.
Tough spot with 15 million. It's if you're 3-betting, you're shoving.
I know. I feel like that hand usually does well. And Shree's been showing that he's open to folding, so I might have pushed the limits there.
Another suited hand hits the muck after a single raise in the big blind. Guys not defending perhaps as wide as you quote unquote should.
Yeah, I'm starting to think I might be a little too wide because these guys are easily just discarding. Maybe they know something we don't. I don't know.
I mean, not pretending that 10-3 is a monster or anything, but suited hands, short-handed,
King
big
8.
blind.
I do like that one a
Got to
lot.
see some flops. Got to realize some equity. Can't wait for good hands when the blinds are coming around so quickly.
Exactly.
We're burning through 4 million chips every 5 hands, just folding.
I mean, I get having 10 bigs there, but yeah, I just are a little less roughly. But
I agree with you. You shove the king 8, you can get the king 9s, king 10s to fold.
yeah,
Get better hands to fold.
yeah, I just feel like it has a little too much equity to just muck. But this is his game, and who am I to judge? To be honest,
And when you're against Sri's button opening range,
exactly.
king 8 is just ahead of that range. But I get it. Big payouts in play. Don't want to be wrong.
4.2.
Raise.
All gas. No breaks. Sri back in there with the king 10 off. A reasonable open, 5-handed.
1 fold, 2 folds. 3 folds.
Just takes it down with no
Easy
resistance.
days. Just a callback to what we said earlier. What is it? Todos en el gas, semprinos, something like that. All
Something
gas,
like
no
that.
brakes. Shri is mixing it up. He said, I am switching back. I'm the driver. You guys can sit back and watch.
So much easier when you have piles.
Exactly. Yeah, you can literally see the tension that has left his shoulders and his posture
He was
from earlier.
came in as the chip leader, was the short stack 45 minutes ago,
break.
and
And
now
he's
is the
now
chip
back.
leader again.
It's a
That's how
none.
quickly things change.
Exactly.
I don't know how many levels.
Yeah.
We get breaks every 3 levels, guys.
One more level, right?
40 minutes per level, breaks every 2 hours.
You gotta play the one more
Math
level.
checks out.
Math does check out. It be mathin'.
Yeah.
Kind of like this king deuce suited. What is Daniel
Thank you.
thinking here?
On the button, certainly an open with the suited king.
I like it. Shri with, oh, nope, he disappeared.
But did let it go. So
Yep.
instead, we got a blind versus blind battle, and
Rudy's looking at those chips, just ready. He's thinking, how can I get all of those chips
We
with
raise.
Jack 7 off?
oh my, look at Thomas making a move, capitalizing on his image, limps the Jack 7, Sri raises the King 5, and Thomas 3 bets with the Jack 7 off.
I love it. Get in there, Rudy.
Very creative, something we haven't seen much of Thomas, playing very straightforward thus far, but he's found a spot against an aggressive chip leader to 3 bet.
Shri in the train, in the, try saying that 3 times fast. I think he's gonna let it go.
He doesn't want to, I tell you that. A suited king
I mean, I
in
don't
position.
want to. But
His
I mean,
opponent
we
covered.
is it Rudy or Ruby? I've been
Is
going
what?
back and forth. Thomas L's. Oh, does he go for the 4 bet or the call?
8, 8.5, 9, 9.1, 9.6.
Looks like he's calling.
Just calling. Okay.
We're not letting our suited
I
king
was
go
like,
in
oh
position
my
for
goodness.
3 bets. This is a big collision here.
Yes.
20 million in the pot. 1.5x pot behind in Thomas's effective stack, and a flop that hits nobody on the 10-10
Literally.
deuce. Does Thomas jam? Oh my.
Oh my God.
1.5x pot jam. handcuffs Sri.
He took a stand.
Nothing you can do.
Yeah, it looks like the chat is saying Rudy, and it looks like Rudy is getting in there. He said, this is my pot. I want to be the chip lead. I'm taking it home. Oh, man. Shri, poor Shri is just like every time.
Well,
How does it happen?
When you play lots of hands, you're not going to make as many hands.
Oh, does he show? Ah, no. That would have been a sick show.
He said ace, king, no good. Nobody believes you, Sri. They're
He
both
said
lying
check
to
in.
each
He
other.
said, oh, yeah. Oh, man, I love it. Shri thinking he must have had it. That's
And
insane.
All of a sudden, Thomas has the chip lead.
Oh, my goodness.
You gotta love it. Somebody knowing what their image is, taking advantage of it.
I mean, he really hasn't. He hasn't been in too many pots, and I think has he 3-bet at all today? I think that's literally the first time.
How to scare you?
No, he had queens early on and 3-bet the open.
He did, yeah.
But hasn't 3-bet light once.
Right.
And maybe he knows his image, against the widest range on his left at the table.
Right.
And risk it all with the jack high to win the big pot and take the chip lead.
Shri with the king queen just absolutely getting this deck. You're an animal. Yes, he is. We love to see it, though.
Come on.
Oh, we actually have a real collision. I think we're going to see.
Oh, my goodness. He didn't even get the chips out before Thomas H. already said all in.
I think we're going to see a run out in 5 cards with these two hands. 8 big blinds effective in Thomas's stack.
13.2 million.
Yeah, I mean,
We have
how
king,
much
queen.
was the raise? We don't even know.
No, we've already put in 6 million chips.
6 million in chips. I mean, you have to at this point for an extra 7.2, I think. I think you have to, right?
This is the thing. Like, he opened to 5 big blinds.
Right. I mean, you're just locked in there. Yep.
Wow. Oh, no, we're at 1.6. So not quite. Open to just under 4 bigs.
Oh,
and then got a shove for 8. So, yeah, we're still got to go with it. We're priced in. We'll spin the wheel. Like House versus Grey's Anatomy, one of these things has a slight mathematical advantage.
Yep. Oh, but the backdoor flush does come.
He's the flip.
I don't know what backdoor flush you're looking
He has
at here.
a 6, and he turned another flush. Do you see the? I see the cards.
Yeah, he had Sri going very thin
Well,
there.
yeah, but I was still excited for him. It was a nice little pickup.
You gotta love it.
Yeah.
Ace 6, top pair, flush
Okay,
draw.
well, hear me out though. What sounds better? I won because I hit an ace, or I went runner for a flush. One of those sounds way better.
Either way, he doubles, and
does,
Sri
and
is back down to 17 bigs.
This man, I bet he likes roller coasters. He's got it, right? The
Big,
adrenaline.
big fan of the theme parks,
Yes.
up and down.
I could never have the balls to actually ask him, but I want to ask him, what's your favorite theme park? I would be curious. He's like, I don't know what you're talking
That was
about.
like the nuts that I could have had in the big blind, literally. What is the blind now?
Sri has been on that coaster all day long. Came in as the chip leader, was down to the bottom of the counts.
Oh, yeah.
Worked his way back to chip leader. Now down to near the bottom of the counts.
Pops with a nice little ace-6 suited here under the gun. We've seen him
Hold
get
it.
a little. Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah. Why complicate things?
Yeah, you know, easy decisions here.
Shove the 40,000.
Thomas is
40
really
million,
thinking
sorry,
here.
40 million.
Not it.
Christian says not it.
Oh, it's so sick.
Ace queen?
Opens the 25 bigs with a jam. Nobody
I mean,
has anything.
he's got a system and it works. Good for him.
Not many else.
He is. I mean, he is picking up blinds left and right when he does that. So
44,700,000.
Christian with 10 bigs. He has had quite a day as well.
I see. We're up to 2 million big blind level now. Okay, so it wasn't quite that big, but still a 20 big blind shove.
Rudy with the ace jack. Our current chip lead. Looks like he's about to open under the gun.
Raise 4 million.
He does a little
How
min
much?
open.
4 million.
Nothing too crazy. Not a 4 or 5x, just a little 2.
This is what I was talking about, is Rudy varies his raise sizes. Sometimes it's 3x, sometimes it's 4x, now it's 2x. Probably got these opponents
so many
thoroughly
aces
confused.
in play too. Oh man.
2 folds.
Christian, nice fold. What is Daniel gonna do here? Little call. I do like the call with the ace-7 suited.
You have to, 100%.
Oh yeah.
Heads up.
Oh, a bad flop for Daniel, a great flop for Thomas. They both hit a pair. Top pair, top kicker for Thomas, Rudy the GOAT. Daniel's second pair, top kicker. Backdoor flush draw. Drawing extremely thin for how good of a flop this is. Did I hear him say 9 million?
You did.
85% pot bet from Thomas. Puts Daniel in absolutely terrible spot. Just lets it go. With the big, that's what happens when you bet so big, your opponents just have to fold second pair.
I feel like,
and you get no value.
Right. I feel like he could have sized down just a little to get him to stay in there. I mean, he doesn't know that he has the 7, obviously, but still.
When we flop top pair, top kicker on such a dry board, if we bet 25, 30% pot, our opponent comes along with his ace-7.
Right.
And then imagine if an ace hits the turn.
Yeah, exactly.
We just get all the chips.
Yeah, I actually like a check there, maybe. Let him see a turn. I don't know.
As it is, we let him off easy. We scoop a nice pot.
Yeah.
It helps the cause, but we maybe don't get as much as we could have.
And you'll be big blind for 2 million, and actually something to get. 8 fold. 1 fold.
Daniel now picking up the king-queen off in the small blind. Christian thinking with the 10-3 off. All right, way to go, buddy.
Snap shove.
All in.
From
Rudy's
Mr.
easy
Steal Your
decision.
Girl, Daniel Pops.
Yep. See, I want him to get value for these hands. Part of me wonders, so I was told by a recent Mr. Zach Van Kuren, who recently won the WPT Prime, that the most value you're going to get in cash is pre. So you can go way bigger by just taking down the blinds. Now, I'm starting to wonder if Pops here is more of a cash player and he's just trying to steal the blinds and thinking in more of a cash mindset versus a tournament mindset. I don't know.
Well, in cash, people will call you lighter
Right.
pre, so you can raise 5x.
Right.
You know, you're at a 1-3 table, you raise $15. People just want to see flops.
Exactly.
They didn't come to play 1-3 to fold.
Exactly.
In tournaments, a
It's
lot of your
obviously
value
different.
is post.
Well, right, but that's my point is that, like, just not getting that value post.
Yeah, exactly. Like, there is something to be said for making your decisions easier.
Right.
And a lot of players who play lower stakes tournaments and have now reached the final table with huge money want to make their decisions as easy as possible.
Right.
And so you see what might be minus EV decisions, like not maximizing the value that you get. The exchange that you get for that is very easy decisions.
Right.
It's not necessarily the quote-unquote right decision by the book.
Yeah,
But
I
you don't
get
have
that.
to think too much, and you don't have to navigate difficult spots.
I mean, yeah, you're saving your brain space for better. What's happening here?
Raise.
No, 4 million, right?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, I want to call. Just
That's a raise.
Oh, an unintentional raise from Shri with
Wow.
6-3 suited. Oh, man.
You put out 1.5.
He put out too many chips, supposedly on
I mean,
accident.
if I'm Rudy
would
and
think
I
so.
find out that this is an unintentional raise.
Yes.
Well, I promise you, what he's asking himself is this guy
an angle?
angling me?
Yep, is this an angle?
Does he have aces? Or did he actually unintentionally raise?
I almost said something, but
But if he definitely unintentionally raised, then we can just shove and win a massive pot.
I mean, exactly. That's, I mean,
Or we can call, and he chooses call.
yeah, that's very fair. I mean, I'm sitting here. If I'm Rudy, I might think that he is angling me. Not as a personal thing, just very rarely do you see people doing that.
Nothing for either player.
No.
Check. 7 checks.
But Rudy with the initial open. I think ooh,
10
picking
million.
up a pair on the turn.
He's locked it up. He bets 10 into 14 million.
Yep. He's getting his value there.
Probably believes he has the best hand, as Sri supposedly, and we know.
Now no.
Definitely accidentally raised.
Yeah.
And check back the queen 10. So the 8 just feels like the nuts there.
Right.
Bets, takes it down. Player of the people, Rudy,
With another pot going into his stack.
has separated himself now. 61 million on top of the counts. Closest competitor at
Is
Daniel at 42.
Yep.
2-2, right?
He's got most of the table 3-1 though. Is this the year of Rudy? Christian, oh yeah, this is it.
No, it was increments of 2.
If I'm Christian sitting there with sub 10 bigs, I think I'm going with it with this one. Might not like it, but I mean, I have heard that you can have an opening range off of 10 bigs, but I think it's just going in, to be honest.
I owe you a lunch currently. Do you want to?
You do.
I was about to bet you he was going to fold.
Why is he folding? I don't like the fold.
Lets it go. Queen jack off in the muck. Painstaking fold.
Are you making the fold there?
One time can I wake up with a fucking hand?
It's really close. I think king jack is a jam. King
I'd
queen
love
is
to
a
just get
jam.
in.
Queen 10 is a fold, and queen jack is like right on the line. I think queen jack
You're at
suited, we
home,
just
I
go
raise.
with it.
Yeah.
Queen jack off might be a fold, but 5-handed, it's really close.
I don't know. I feel like it's not our favorite hand to go with, but I do think sub 10.
Buy-in for this tournament, for those asking in the chat, $600 buy-in. 5 starting flights. We had a total of 4,245 players play this tournament, or 400 entrants play this tournament, and we're down to the final 5.
Kings plus.
That is not King's Plus, Christian. I am so sorry.
Winner.
The Dolly Parton goes into the muck.
Players just making little comments to Daniel saying, hey, fine, if you want to shove all your chips, I'm only going to call you with a better hand.
Exactly.
He doesn't care. He's got his game plan, and he's shoving when he has a playable hand.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm Christian, I don't know. I'm definitely not playing the 9-5. That's before that gets clipped. That's definitely not what I'm saying. But I really think that Queen Jack is a go hand. But I mean, Christian has locked up $65,815 currently. So if he does go, it's not the end of the world. It's a nice payday off of $600 buy-in. I mean, it's a crazy ladder. Ooh, Shri with the 7-5 suited. I do like suited connecting. I like every hand, but I'm excited. Christian, there we go. Ace Queen suited. Oh, buddy.
But Daniel's got nines.
The nines. They always hit. Oh, no.
Would you like to make another lunch bet?
Yes. Okay.
I owe you one lunch.
Yes.
Which hand do you want?
I'm going to take nines.
Okay, ace queen, shake on it.
I mean, I really am rooting for Christian, but
We're assuming this gets all in pre.
yeah, I mean, I think it has to.
Ole.
There's the shove.
Yep.
Ole.
Daniel with the
Check.
reshove. And Sri lets it go. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
I think I'm gonna get 2 lunches, and I'm excited.
A race indeed. Christian at risk using his one time. One time announced.
Oh, the 9!
Another set for pocket nines, but a gutter ball for the ace queen. Only a
lock
jack
it up.
can save Christian.
Lock it up.
Wow.
Lock it up. 2 dinners or lunches for me. Oh, but I hate that. I'm sorry, Christian. I really was rooting for you. You're so nice.
Christian Gutierrez, el rey,
He said he
el
wants to use
king.
his one time. I said, there it is. I thought that he had the 9.
Locked up
Yeah,
$65,815.
That is Christian's biggest live tournament score to date. Congratulations. I know it wasn't the 318 you were looking for, but great score, well played. Couldn't win the flip in the biggest spot.
You could do whatever you want.
Gets himself $65,815. Well done, and I lose. I'm going to buy you 2 yogurts.
2? Absolutely not.
There's your lunch.
You said my choice.
Did I? Run the tape back.
We'll have to look it back.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty sure I never said that.
You already knew. You already knew. No, I'm excited though. I hate that for Christian, but I felt it coming. I told you, 9s always hit. That's 2 sets that have been hit.
You're right.
With 9s.
I'm not complaining. I'm not saying anything else.
What is third?
Hey, Don Massacre, get in here, baby. If you want to take some of this money, we got tournaments running all the way through the 17th of this month. You too can play with these guys who have just locked up tens and hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Looks
What
like
if we all
they're
just went?
taking a little break.
I guess they just
Maybe.
keep dealing them muck. Yeah, right. It would be even though everybody just gets their blinds back, no? I said, what if everyone just went and they kept dealing, nobody acted, we just come back at the same time? Yeah.
Yeah, if everybody agree.
Yeah, they gotta wait for 20 minutes. Gotta wait for the level to end. Yeah.
Small bay.
Yep.
2 million, 2 million.
Wow. Players have stepped away from the table. Oh, he's running back. He's running back.
Yeah, I was a little confused. 9s. 9s again. Want to make another wager?
Only if it gets all in pre, but
Yesterday, it's the same stuff.
He was nice enough to let us pee together. You do him like this.
No, I followed. I followed, but follow the rules.
That's if they want to still read it.
Let's put 1 minute.
Yeah, you can read it.
He has 11 bigs here.
I think these players ran to the restroom around the corner
I'm
trying to before.
This is good for you. I don't have nothing with nobody, but just I want to follow the rules.
True.
You guys call a break.
I agree with you. I'm all in. Yeah.
No, he say, no, he say you not.
Listen, I had your back on.
That's
Yeah.
criminal. It's okay. Let it go. Yeah, it's still a big deal.
He Jimmy John'd you.
9s taking it down.
Yeah, apparently all the players kind of called for a collective unscheduled break. Some players took the break, and then they just kept dealing, and so players' hands were dead. Not sure exactly how that played out.
Just don't take it out on me.
Rudy not super happy with it.
Listen, it's good for you because he's going all in. He want to be here, you know?
Well, I didn't even look at my hand at that point.
You know what I mean?
We have Pops
He want
up
to
in
be
the
here.
chip lead with 34 big blinds now.
I don't know what to have.
What is it? 2-2.
And picking up ace-queen
It's
off
not
under the
about 1
gun.
million or something like that, all in.
And
It's
he's
about-
all in.
Just shoves it.
It's
Why
about
not?
the rules. He advantage to him, you know?
No, it's more of an
We
advantage if
are
he's not
unsure
playing
what
hand,
Rudy
then
just
he's-
folded,
not
but
to. Maybe he's going all
didn't
in
seem
and
to
he's
like
not
it. Feels like this might
I
be
have
an
been running
easy,
good, so that
easy pickup of the
So
blinds.
you see, for this reason I say, and now he's not. Sorry.
Daniel's strategy just working out perfectly thus far. Whenever he shoves, no one has a hand.
Exactly.
And he's made himself chip leader with 74 million four-handed here. Winning that flip, eliminating Christian, put himself on top of the counts. And he's positioned himself with his all-in or fold strategy as the chip leader.
Action's on 7.
Raise.
7 raise.
Suited 2 gapper.
Yep. Love to see it.
$8 million. 8 fold.
A 4x raise.
You got makeup on for this?
We're looking.
Makeup?
Not sure.
Not unsure what's happening right now, but
Looks like we might have reverted back to the start of the stream. Bear with us, guys.
3 flourish.
that's okay though. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I mean this is a good group of guys. I'm just excited for all of them. Like as we said, this is a huge score for all of them.
How old are you?
Production will get this sorted, I'm sure.
I forgot my age.
What you're looking at currently is the start of the stream. So a little hiccup here. We definitely only have 4 players.
My backers are going to know how good I did in this tournament.
Bear with us, everyone in the YouTube chat. For some reason, unbeknownst to us commentators thus far, we have reverted back to the start of the stream. Don't bail on us. As soon as we know something, we will tell you. There are 4 players. They're almost to a break. I imagine, at worst, when we hit that break, we will get this sorted.
I need a massage.
How about we just blame it on the snowstorm?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
You know.
I need a massage when I'm done.
For now, go back in time and look at who was with us at the start of this day. We started today with 8 players. We only have 4 left. And I think, oh, it looks like we're catching up.
Okay, round 2.
Raise.
3.2, right? I didn't look at that one.
Not quite. We have fast forwarded through several eliminations. We're not quite to live. Looks like we're about an hour or so ago in play when Srikanth was opening up the 10-8 off.
I was big blind, small blind.
You are big blind.
You're big. You open under the gun.
I'm big blind now?
Yes.
I bet you from here on out,
Just make 16, no?
I can predict exactly what's going to happen in every hand.
I'm not betting you any lunches though, that's for sure.
You're going to lock it up? Lock up those 2
yeah.
lunches?
We're gonna lock up that win.
One gold. Two folds.
Is he counting or is he? I thought he was
Raise.
Raise. 5.8. 4.8.
Well, I'm not sure if this is going to be perpetual, but we have gone back in time, obviously. Currently, where we were on stream, we're down to 4 players. now. We've gone back to when there were 5 players, probably 30 to 45 minutes in the past. Like I said, as soon as we know something more, we'll tell you.
Do something good for me.
A reminder what our payouts are that we're playing for. I bet I can tell you who's going to be eliminated next.
Oh, man. I think it's about time I open up another ghost.
Oh, sorry.
Did you get an energy bump?
Yep. Hold on.
The pink
I'll
lemonade?
be back. This one is blue, what is it? Sour Patch Kid. Blue raspberries.
Stop
So
it.
good. Oh my God. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Got a note from production. Obviously, we ran into that issue where we went back in time a little bit. The great thing about having a dynamic delay is we can take a break whenever we want and fix things. So, shortly, we're going to take a quote-unquote unscheduled break, get back on track, and join you in real time, at least on the 30-minute delay. So please don't leave. Believe us that very shortly we'll be back on track. And we'll get through a short break here shortly. So hang out, please. We'll be right back on time in a minute.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On America's #1 online casino.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball.
Who needs a ball?
Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat.
Dude, did you know BetMGM has responsible gambling tools so you don't get carried away?
I never get carried away. Well, there were the bobbleheads. And the playoff beer.
Chili's ready.
Well, those tools could really help.
Don't forget about the backyard rink.
Yeah, these tools are pretty great.
BetMGM is committed to making gambling safe and fun with responsible gambling tools, so you don't get carried away.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On BetMGM Casino.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Plus exclusive ones you can't find anywhere else. And progressive jackpots that keep growing. All of it right at your fingertips. BetMGM Casino. Start your adventure today.
There are some feelings you can get with any sportsbook.
The highs!
No. The no-no-nos.
The oh-oh-ohs. Now, what you want to do with this?
But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of.
Oh, I just earned a hotel suite.
You only get that here at the sportsbook Born in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right.
Who you talking to, Jamie Foxx?
Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real-world rewards. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over
Or up here trying to hit the under. Or hitting that win with your crew. Yeah, see, defense. All way up here with a same-game parlay. Yeah!
BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook Born in Vegas.
Oh, this easy. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today. BetMGM Casino has the most exciting...
I don't have nothing personal with nobody. Trust me. We can drink a beer when we're done, but... $2 million.
All right, we are back after that little delay.
Yeah.
Action's on 7.
Raise.
7 raise.
Okay, so Rudy with the queen 9 suited, opening under the gun. Let's see how this plays out.
8 million. 8 fold.
You got makeup on for this?
I didn't hear you. Do you have makeup on?
Makeup?
Yeah. All pampered up, ready to go. Like he's blush? Yeah. Yep. Are we good to go?
He's used.
It looks like a slight hiccup again. Let us chat with production to see what's going on here. They are not wanting to go past this hand. Yeah, let me check in with that.
Nobody that why so quiet.
How old are you?
27. What about you?
28. I forgot my age.
Yeah, me too. 21, it doesn't matter.
You're the youngest.
Player 1, you want to look at camera? Right there. Just so you know, that's your camera. Player 2, your camera will be right here.
Thank you.
Player 3,
Oh, my backers are going to know how good I did in this tournament.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On America's #1 online casino.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball.
Who needs a ball?
Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat.
Dude, did you know BetMGM has responsible gambling tools so you don't get carried away?
I never get carried away. Well, there were the bobbleheads. And the playoff beer.
Chili's ready! Well, those tools could really help. Don't forget about the backyard rink.
Yeah, these tools are pretty great.
BetMGM is committed to making gambling safe and fun with responsible gambling tools, so you don't get carried away.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On BetMGM Casino.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Plus exclusive ones you can't find anywhere else. And progressive jackpots that keep growing. All of it right at your fingertips. BetMGM Casino. Start your adventure today.
There are some feelings you can get with any sportsbook.
The highs!
The no-no-nos.
The O-O-O's. Now, what you want to do with this?
But the feeling that no matter what, you're taken care of.
Oh, I just earned a hotel suite.
You only get that here at the sportsbook Born in Vegas, where they know how to treat you right.
Who you talking to, Jamie Foxx?
Bonus bets, exclusive offers, real-world rewards. BetMGM. Download and bet today.
At BetMGM, everyone gets a welcome offer. So whether you're courtside trying to hit the over
Or up here trying to hit the under. Or hitting that win with your crew. Oh, yeah, see, defense. All way up here with a same-game parlay. Yeah!
BetMGM's got your back. Get your welcome offer and play with the sportsbook Born in Vegas.
Oh, these seats. Really?
Get up to a $1,500 new customer offer and bonus bets when you sign up now. BetMGM. Download and bet today. BetMGM Casino has the most exciting live dealer tables. So when you want the magic of Vegas, you get the magic of Vegas. All the excitement of a player's paradise with live dealer blackjack, roulette, craps, baccarat, and more. Anytime, anywhere.
I never split nines.
Download and get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. Only from the casino Born in Vegas.
On BetMGM Casino, there are so many jackpots that you never know when one will go. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. BetMGM Casino. Jackpots. So many.
Download to get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. BetMGM Casino.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On America's #1 online casino.
Oh, what's up? You watching the game? Or maybe the one later? Put a little BetMGM action on it, and now any game becomes the game. When you got overs and unders, you're in it every time they throw the ball, kick the ball, dribble the ball. Maybe it's not even a ball.
Who needs a ball?
Now that bet's got you watching every inning, half, round, period, set, hole, a lap. Right from the edge of your seat.
Dude, did you know BetMGM has responsible gambling tools so you don't get carried away?
I never get carried away. Well, there were the bobbleheads. And the playoff beer.
Chili's ready.
Well, those tools could really help.
Don't forget about the backyard rink.
Yeah, these tools are pretty great.
BetMGM is committed to making gambling safe and fun with responsible gambling tools, so you don't get carried away.
Tap into BetMGM Casino, and you're entering a huge library full of exclusive games. Games you won't find anywhere else. Looking for jackpots? Right this way. You'll always find someone ready to give you a hand. Or some dice. Your favorite game is waiting for you. On BetMGM Casino.
Discover BetMGM Casino and leap into a world filled with all your favorite casino games. Plus exclusive ones you can't find anywhere else. And progressive jackpots that keep growing. All of it right at your fingertips. BetMGM Casino. Start your adventure today.
On BetMGM Casino, there are so many jackpots that you never know when one will go in. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. So many jackpots. BetMGM Casino. Jackpots. So many.
Download to get a 100% deposit match up to $1,000 plus $25 on the house. BetMGM Casino.
All right, we are back. For those of you still with us in the chat and on the stream, we appreciate you giving us your patience and your understanding that not everything goes smooth in live stream sometimes. You'll notice that we are up to date, and we have lost a couple players during the technical difficulties. Srikanth left in 4th place for 97K. Pops, Daniel, the Romanian, busted in 3rd for 145K, and we are up to date, heads up between Thomas and Thomas.
I've seen it happen a dozen times.
Holochik and Laviano. Laviano with the advantage with 47 bigs, and Holochuk on your left with 38 bigs. We are heads up going to the 2.5 million big blind level. Apologize profusely and sincerely for missing parts of the action. Production team worked hard to get us back on track so you can see the riveting finish of this heads-up action.
Wait, how much did I just, the blinds, what did I just raise it, 3 million?
Raise it at 3 million.
Oh, last hand the blinds were different. I was going to say it wasn't even a real raise, yeah. 1.5, 2.5. Okay.
Payout for second place, $215,316. First place, $318,000.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. So I got to give him 2, right?
Yeah, give him 2.
Here.
Oh, you go. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
You can trust me for that.
So 103,000 difference between second and first. That's basically what this heads-up match is worth. That and the trophy and the title.
Fold.
Something tells me that
I wish we could see our chip amount.
Thomas,
no idea.
L, Laviano, Rudy is going to be very aggressive with his hands. And I'm betting this thing doesn't take too long to finish with the aggressiveness of the players involved.
What am I?
1.5.
Big blinds, 2.5 million. There's about 160 million in play.
Check.
So we've got about 64, 65 bigs total between the two of them.
They're not all right readers. Can you slide the
Oh, I'm supposed to be here?
Yeah, that box. And
This one?
and that other box.
I'm in this one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, and yours right by your chips, Thomas, the other Thomas. The box that's right in front of you.
This is me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Players getting situated.
You don't mind sliding it. Thank you.
Production directing them to
No,
the
guys,
correct
they were just
box
in the
so
wrong
we can
boxes.
see
We'll be
cards up coverage.
It's on me?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just sliding his chips over so he can get his cards in the reader, guys, and then seat 65.
It all comes down to the two toms.
3 million.
Laviano versus, get this right, Holochuk.
We got a Thomas on Thomas action here.
Something tells me the chat's going to be favoring Rudy.
I thought somebody told me.
Also known as Laviano there on the right. But yes, chat, if you haven't already heard, we did miss a bit as production was getting things back on track.
Oh, is it 2.5?
So 4th place, we lost Srikanth, Sri
Oh,
Gundela.
you 2 of them, Jesus.
3rd place, we lost Danny Pop, which leaves us with the two Thomases playing for it all. Heads up.
6.
Raise to 6 million.
Yeah, we got about 38-ish bigs for Rudy and about 25 for Thomas. Not too big of a issue. They've been navigating all day.
There is no deal in place that we've been informed of. Don't think these guys have negotiated anything. Both of them locked up over 200K. Borgata does allow deals as long as you play for a significant amount of money. They won't just end it via chip chop. They have paid good money for this production to be here and to bring you live poker. So it's kind of anticlimactic when you make a deal and just end.
Right.
So if a deal were to be made, they would still play it out to a winner. That's the case for all the tournament streams throughout the rest of this series. You're always going to see them play for a winner. But in this particular case, as far as we know, no deal has been made and all the money is on the table.
Check.
Thomas with that bottom pair. Oh, but Rudy with the draw. Any 9, any 4.
Easy enough
6 million.
here, open ender. Thomas takes it down, gets bottom pair to fold. Kind of steamrolling this heads-up match thus far. A force to be reckoned with. Rudy being shouted from the rafters. That beautiful Borgata trophy, a replica of the building itself. Kind of difficult to appreciate it because it's transparent on camera with the flowers behind it. But that thing probably weighs a good 10 to 15 pounds.
Calls.
Raise 10 million.
Raise 10 million.
Heard that raise to 10 million from the king queen off, which just gets the fold.
Oh, look at that beautiful trophy. We got a nice pan to it.
There it is. A lot of those being given out here at the Borgata. This snow, while it was intense today, should finish today. So if you're thinking about coming out, Mirror Mystery Bounty flights that were postponed today will pick up tomorrow. And then you can head to either poker.org or Borgata's poker page to see the entirety of the schedule. Runs all the way through January 17th, culminating in the $3,500 main event, the championship, which starts on January 12th. I'll look at our chip stacks from our final two players, both named Thomas Laviano on top. He's on the right. Holochuk with 25 bigs on the left has a little work to do to get back in this match, but plenty to work with when we're talking heads up play.
Raise.
Raise.
7.5.
7.5.
7.5.
7.5 million.
Two playable hands, a king 7 suited versus the 6-5 suited.
Call.
Every pot, every flop, meaningful. A single raise and a call puts nearly 20 million in the middle.
Check.
Oh boy. This might be it. Yes.
Oh, and a call.
You got a 10?
No. I have a flush draw.
Oh, you got a flush draw.
Holochuk actually the favorite with his two
And two
overs
overs.
and a flush draw versus the 6-5. This could be it.
Ace.
9
5.
and no help.
I'm due to lose one. Good game, brother.
Oh.
Good game, man.
That's it. Holochuk puts it all in with a flush
Rudy
draw,
with
but
the
it's
win.
no good. And Rudy.
Rudy takes it down.
Thomas Laviano with the victory stance, arm in the air, wins this thing.
The fan favorite by the end.
Just rips it all with second pair. Gets called with the flush draw. And the king 7 suited does not get there. We're getting right down to brass tacks business here, but what a finish. Out of nowhere, the heads-up match lasted all of 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Signature here?
Yeah. I need your ID and MGM.
That means that Thomas
Where's my phone?
Holochuk wins second place money, $215,316, his largest score by far. And Thomas Laviano, who previously had a total of $345,000 in live tournament earnings, just nearly doubled that by taking home event 1, the $600 kickoff, and winning $318,082 for a $600 buy-in, Alex.
I just can't. I'm so pumped for all of them, but seriously, I mean, like, Rudy came in, he said he wasn't messing around, and he took it down.
We are so happy you all hung out with us. Plenty of live streams versus this across this entire series. A lot of cash events, several final tables, culminating in the main event that runs from January 12th to January 16th.
Oh, I get to hold the cards. Oh, man. Just relishing in the moment. I mean,
Hey, it was great playing with you, man.
such a nice guy, both of them.
Pleasantries exchanged, both players walking home with well over 200K, Thomas over 300K, Laviano that is, a trophy, the pride, and everything to play for is in his back pocket now. Well done, Alex. So it's such a pleasure being with you. Thank you for accommodating with me.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
To those of you out there, thanks for hanging out with us. We look forward to seeing you. The next tournament live stream, we had a little bit change of schedule in the Mirror Mystery Bounty because of the weather today. So what was going to be commentated on January 8th is likely going to be the 9th now. Follow along with us on poker.org for the current schedule. Appreciate you being here. Check out our page on the instant live feed for all updates, and we look forward to seeing you back. I'm Terrence Reed.
And I'm Alex Lovelace.
And we will see you back here at Borgata for the next live stream. Have a great night.
Bye, everyone.